The Swifties going against you. That's a recommendation.
I got 2 of them in my house. That's why I'm working for free tonight.
This is the first game you're watching of you.
They'll be at the concert.
Welcome, guys, to Touch and Base Podcast. I haven't been posting in a while. I've just been intently looking and watching closely of this playoff race, and I just haven't been creating content. So we're just going to watch this one. That's one today, so it's 1-1. It's going to New York. Now they're in New York for the ALCS. We'll see what Cleveland can do. I mean, they pulled it off. They pulled it off with the Tigers. I'm not sure entirely how they're going to handle the Yankees. I feel like the powerhouses of these teams are the pitching is questionable when it comes to the Yankees. The pitching has been kind of iffy. You know, I mean, Schmidt's been great. Cole's been rocky. Kind of interesting how he's been kind of taunting the players in the last couple starts, but hasn't really performed like unbelievably. So I don't know. And then the Dodgers dealing with injuries. Glasnow gone, and they're basically going off a bullpen. Yamamoto did good in the first game, but today clearly they struck back, the Mets. So I just turned it on, just got this thing going. So we're already a little bit late and Yankees are already ahead. So see how that goes. If any of you join in, let me know if you can't hear the audio, because it should be loud enough.
Yankees on the board on a Soto homer.
There should be 0 commercials too, because I'm not monetizing this. I don't have the authority to stream this. We're here talking over it.
On this cool, windy night.
We'll see what happens,
Blisters on one finger, cracked fingernail on the other. And for a touch and feel pitcher, Ronnie, you can't imagine a worse injury that can still allow you to pitch, but also not give you the same kind of feel that you would normally have.
You can just tell by his body language there's some frustration out there, but he's trying to gut it out, get at least through this inning.
Tore the nail off that index finger in an August start. Almost hit him. Send it down to Lauren Jabara.
It's almost like he nudged his hip into it a little bit. Like he almost wanted that to hit him. Give people on, I guess. But I wouldn't trust Stanton on the base path.
Good heading into this game, and he's
Shit,
lucky
doesn't matter.
to be able to have that, but at the same time it was keeping that arm strength up. So heading into this one,
again, if you guys can't hear the audio, guys, anybody who's watching this right now live, you can try and mess with the settings. I'm not sure what you guys can hear.
Things, isn't it, Frenchie, when you're rehabbing or trying to get an injury better, is that you can't play ball, you can't work on your game. So he's out there without the benefits of working on those mechanics, working on his pitches, keeping the ball where he wants to, because it's got to be fine.
And hitters is one thing, right? And you've seen great hitters take 3 weeks off because of something. Rizzo tonight, right? Comes right back up the middle. Pitchers, though, that is just so much more.
Maybe let's find that.
Big opportunity here for the Yankees. Jazz Chisholm Jr. with 2
Maybe let's find that sweatshirt underneath his
flips one into left field.
his jersey, just kind of like weird. I mean, I get it. He went from Miami to New York, but still.
Looked like he was fooled on the pitch. That split finger fastball. Chisholm flies out. He's 0 for 2.
All right, your 2 hottest bats are literally on base. Jazz now out.
I think Chisholm was going to let Esther.
I mean, they got to capitalize, but Cobb, he hasn't been doing too bad. He hasn't been bad.
Yeah, he was rung up on called strike 3 the last time up. Much more aggressive second time around. That brings up Volpe now.
This is their defense king, but I'm guessing base hit here. If he throws it in the zone, he's been pitching around everyone. He hasn't come after a single guy.
He is working the ball up the middle and the other way.
I mean, he walked Stanton, and we just turned it on as soon as Judge got on base. There's another one that was way low and away. Throwing low. Trying to get that ground ball, I guess. But there's 2 outs, man. Like,
right now for Cobb with that sinker, guys, he's missing just down every time right now.
Guardians have good outfield arms. All throw it well and very accurate. Best arm of the group is in right field.
Around that strike zone. 3-0, man. You just can't
Clay
do
Thomas,
that.
Very fast, accurate arm. Stephen Kwan has won back-to-back Gold Gloves.
I don't know how many of you guys are
for another
Yankees,
this year.
Yankee fans.
That
Who's
is a
rooting for
call
Yankees?
strike
Who's rooting for
inside
Cleveland?
Claw on Volpe, 3-1.
Tell me.
Taking all the way.
Put it down in the comments. Let's talk about this. I just want to talk to myself. There's 9 of you guys here. Just let's build this up. Come on, it's a watch
Big
party.
spot
Let's all
in the game
talk.
early. Volpe tracks it, takes
Oh
ball
my
4.
God.
And the bases are loaded. Decision time for Stephen Vogt.
Yeah. He's taking him. He's taking him.
I
I don't want to listen to the commercials, so I'm gonna go ahead and pause that. Mute it.
Ball from
Who's
Alex
coming in?
Cobb. 2 2/3 innings. And the Yankees' first goal, get into the Guardians' bullpen early. They
I don't know. Be right back.
We'll set up the matchup when we come back.
A caring man took a walk. He saw people suffering. Anxiety ran high. Hatred rose. I'll prepare a feast and bring them together, he thought. But some refused to join him. He was heartbroken because he wanted everyone to be filled, not with food and wine, but with compassion.
Don't be boring, guys. Don't be boring.
Did you just pay with PayPal?
Yeah, and the cashback's
Let's talk about this. Include yourself. It's commercial break. Will
Are
Ferrell.
you guys feeling this? I want to pay with you everywhere. Keeps my info safe, even at this shady lemonade stand.
Who you calling shady, mister?
Oh, like this is fresh squeeze. Give me a break, Logan. I want to pay with you everywhere.
I feel like they should be paying me.
Oh, someone likes the
Advertising
show.
for them. I don't know.
Every payment, everywhere, every time.
Let me know if you guys have audio issues, because I haven't streamed a screen before. I'm playing it through my speakers. I don't know how much is getting feedback. I don't know how much you guys are hearing. Let me know. Put it in the comments. Let's talk. Get on the same page. It's a watch party. Shouldn't be on mute.
It is both. It is both. It is both. It is both. It's both. Hey, thanks for the backup.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Office of the Commissioner of Baseball and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent.
Oh no. Luckily, I'm not making a dime off of this, so you're gonna sue me, right? I'm not gonna monetize this. I'm not making money off of it. I just want to watch all of this together.
Alex Cobb is out. 2 2/3 innings, gives up 5 hits and
21.
He has walked
21 of you guys don't have this on your TV. Or don't buy cable, which
Two outs, however, and here
sucks.
comes Joey Cantillo. The left-hander is second postseason
Ooh,
appearance.
The
okay.
left-hander from Hawaii.
I think it's
Named
Cantillo,
after Joe DiMaggio.
but
And facing Anthony Rizzo, who tracks one in a ball. What a spot
just
for Cantillo to be in.
trying to be accurate.
Yankees certainly know.
I'll turn this up a little bit on
that
my end.
Yankee
I don't know if you
Stadium
guys can
brings
hear
an
it.
Extra presence, especially to young pitchers.
He's got a good fastball changeup mix, makes him really tough against right-handers.
Bases
as
loaded,
well.
bottom third, 2 outs.
Cantillo, the
It's got to be
rookie,
the
made 8
shittiest
starts,
situation
9 games.
for him to come into.
Came out of the bullpen
2-0.
in the division series in Detroit. He
I
was
don't know,
behind
guys.
2 balls and no strikes on Anthony Rizzo. Runners in scoring position this postseason. Yankees have not been great. Oh, that skips by Naylor, and this is going to bring it around on a wild pitch. All 3 runners advance. Judge was off in a flash and scores the second Yankees run here in the 3rd inning.
Every single run counts in these games. And that sounds like a Joe Buck thing to say, but seriously.
When you're a catcher and the count is 2-0,
The-
you expect the ball to be over
The
plate.
Yankees,
And this
as
one
far as
wasn't even
scoring,
close, so no
not
chance
been explosive.
really
I
for
mean,
Naylor.
back and forth with the Royals in like the
Right
first
before
game,
the plate, he tried
the
to catch it
the
with some
Guardians,
weather, but
the
it
first
slipped
game
away.
against
By
the
that time,
Tigers,
just
7-0.
great
But
dirt ball
after
read.
that,
Well, you'd like to see a
both of
block
these
out. He
offensive
just
have
tried to
been
pick it and missed it. Rizzo tracks another one in.
Quiet. I guess either way he would have scored. 4 pitches. Is that 3? No. That's 2 straight batters that are 4 straight balls. And then went to a full count with Giancarlo Stanton and walked him.
2-0 Yankees. Space Camp
Oh my God.
America's largest 5G network.
I'm not surprised that was easy for Judge. He's like 6'20".
Right there when that
So
ball hopped off that, he took off right away with a good secondary lead. And you look at this, Ronnie. This feels like nerves right here.
Well, nerves, and also Judge could get off so far.
yeah, you also put him in a terrible position. You put him in bases loaded, 2 outs, bottom of the 3rd against Anthony Rizzo, who had every opportunity to make a big hit, because guess who's most likely going to be a free agent this upcoming winter? Rizzo. So,
only 2 out of the 17 runners inherited
say that.
these relievers score. So it was a strength for them was being able
I'm trying to track my comments. You guys, and I don't see anybody talking.
2 runs are in. Bases loaded for Verdugo. Verdugo with a single to right center. In the second, came with 2 outs.
Verdugo.
He is daring Cantillo to throw a strike.
Them postseason batting gloves, so they ain't itchy anymore or hurting. They're doing something. He's been allergic to his Yankee gloves.
First. 4 innings pitched, 6 hits, 7 runs, 7 earned. So not great memories here. Home run to Soto and Judge.
Nine balls and 1 strike.
27 times in the ALDS, 4 times here, 672 on the season.
Game-changing moment right
now. No bueno.
Even though we're only in the 3rd.
There you go.
That's a strike. Well-placed fastball from Cantillo.
Not fun.
Cantillo kind of profiles well for a Yankee lineup, though. He's left-handed. He has a very good changeup at times. He deals it, and it bounces by Naylor. Back to the screen it goes. Stanton is in.
Just give this game away. just give it away. Go ahead.
Yankees.
You know what? New York fans, here you go. You paid for a playoff ticket, probably obnoxiously expensive. Here you go.
All 3 runners advance.
Do they have what, 1 earned run?
Scores on a wild pitch.
If you're behind there as a catcher,
damn,
you're on 1 knee, 2 knees, no knees. At some point when the ball is thrown in the dirt, you've got to shove your body in front of it to try to keep it in front of you if you have a runner on 3rd. That's just...
and especially in this moment right now where you've got a pitcher right out here just spiking it right now, right?
You have to almost expect the ball.
Yeah.
2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Well,
there's the changeup.
Shaky couple runs
to start for Cantillo, but he comes up with a strikeout. It's 3-0. Starts with a booming home run, defying the win by Juan Soto. His first in the postseason in the pinstripes.
Damn, joined too late too, because
they're good.
We want to mute this. I don't really want to hear any of this stuff. I joined a little late. I missed the Soto hit. I was trying to get everything set up, but at least 1 earned run, right? 1 earned run by them. The rest just wild pitch. So it's just there's no control right now. There's no control by the Cleveland pitching, and like they got to figure that out, because obviously rolling into the next inning, New York's just gonna sit. They're just gonna sit on everything. They're gonna wait till they get the juicy one right down the middle because they can't locate, and then there's gonna be even more runs. So I mean, the only way to put the pressure on them, on the Yankees, is you better get these bats woken up. I mean, I know it's the 3rd, I get it, but they got 3. You got Lane Thomas. Hey man, whatever you did last game, you need to do now if you're going to do anything. I don't know. I have no bias towards one team. I do have Soto's autographed jersey, so I guess I'm more Yankees on that. I don't know. I'm kind of interested in seeing a Yankee Mets New York Civil War for 2024. I think that would be entertaining. All of my teams are out. My Padres are out, my Mariners are out, my Diamondbacks are out. I don't care anymore. Am I a little offended? Not offended. Am I a little triggered by the Dodgers? Yeah. Yeah, a little bit. But touche, hats off to them, even though they were whining about balls being thrown into their dugout, whatever. They hate Machado, that's fine. Ken Rosenthal's in their back pocket. It's okay. Call me a hater. It's fine. But when was the last, well, I should look that up. When was the last time the Yankees and Mets played in a World Series? Have they ever? Let me look at this up. Well, someone's asking the same question. Was there ever a Mets-Yankees World Series? Says New York 4, 8 minutes ago. Great minds think alike. Of course, they have to do a whole monologue before we get there. Why can't I get just a quick answer? Ah, yes. Ah, Judge got it. Old J-Ram needed to get it going. Okay, so to answer this question, yes. The Yankees and the Mets Subway Series, because that's what they call it, that's what everybody's been talking about, has been a matchup in the World Series. It only happened once, which came in the 2000 series. When the playoff format featured fewer teams. The Yankees won 4-1 under manager Joe Torre. Mets were led by Bobby Valentine. And that's when Derek Jeter took his MVP honors. Well, let me unmute that for you guys. Now we know. It's been 24 years. I would love to see it. I was alive, but wasn't old enough to really know what the hell was going on in 2000. I barely knew what was going on in 9/11. I mean, I was 7.
Went to center field to make
9/11?
Soto
Yeah,
to play
I think
right.
so.
Thomas had cut it a miss.
Yeah, I was 7. Yeah, 7. I was 7 years old when 9/11 happened.
Out of the strike zone.
Turn this up.
2 strikes to count.
For me. Again, comment. Who are you going for? Who do you want to see in the World Series?
Thomas is down.
Let's talk about
swing
it.
and a miss. Another one that Wells blocks and secures at first.
Who do you guys want?
And it is strikeout number 6 for Carlos Rodon. He looks good.
Those Yankees in the last inning, I know what offensive players love to say when they come to the bench. Let's hit for a half hour as we look at the slider, which is really good. Well, they did. 26 minutes Rodon was on the bench. He hasn't missed a thing. That slider's been his best pitch this evening.
By the way, not picking on Bo Naylor, but that was textbook from Austin Wells to block that pitch. You can be on a knee and still block a pitch.
It's all about anticipation.
Or right in the thigh. Here's Josh Naylor now.
I think, we talked about it, guys. It's one thing to be on a knee, but when your pitcher out there is struggling and spiking the ball, you got to make an adjustment.
You just don't see wild pitches, multiple wild pitches score runs, especially in the postseason when the stakes are high.
And then we just saw Wells just try to pick one there, missed it, hit Mike Estabrook in the face mask. So
you do the blocking for me now.
That's right. It's not 2 strikes yet.
1 ball, 1 strike to Josh Naylor, and a swing and a miss. So, Ronnie, we started the broadcast talking about Carlos Rodon, his poker face, wanting to manage his emotions. The 4th inning is where it blew up against Kansas City.
It did, but he had already started kind of taunting the bench, yelling and screaming. None of that. Professional,
that was quick.
outing so far.
That was quick.
7 strikeouts for Carlos Rodon.
Oh,
a shutdown inning.
Man.
He still lead at 3-0.
Rodon putting in work. I mean, Schmidt and Rodon, they're doing the heavy work.
I'm Eshkarat, and when you visit me, my natural attractions will leave you
I don't know.
speechless.
I'm just gonna pause the commercials in case you guys are wondering why. Because I don't care about whatever this travel. So I'm going to try to keep the ticker up to date of what's happened as far as scoring and stuff. So if you guys are just joining in, you can kind of get an idea of what happened as far as every time they're scoring. But this is it. That's it. Soto home run and then 2 wild pitches with the bases loaded twice. I think they walked 3 or 4 batters. I think they walked 4. Pitching needs to step it up for Cleveland because their bats are not awake. So I don't know. Maybe we're gonna see we might see like a Dodgers Mets game 1 with the Yankees. They might actually get like 9 runs and just shut out Cleveland. But I don't know who watched the Mets game. Any of you guys? Damn, you guys are boring. Talk to me. I'm bored. I don't want to sit here alone. This music's probably going to be loud. I'm fair warning you guys. We're going to test this out. You guys aren't giving me any feedback, so I have no idea if it's too loud for you. So you guys need to tell me. I don't do live streams very often. I always do pre-recordings when we talk about ball, but my heartstrings have been plucked too many times with the Padres getting knocked out and seeing the Dodgers just wreck everybody. It seems. And we're back.
DraftKings Sportsbook, the crown is yours.
Yankee Stadium all lit up on a Monday night. Game 1 of the American League Championship Series.
106 in you?
Guardians, Yankees.
None of you want to say anything in the comments.
Two teams in the AL this year. Yankees had the best record. Guardians.
I might be saying that, and I'm just not getting them to me. I have no idea.
Torres leads off this 4th inning. Joey Cantillo is back on the mound for Cleveland.
Joey, it's 2-0. This guy's thrown like 3 strikes, and he's faced 4 batters.
Look at those shoes.
Not good. I can tell you that. Not good.
A strike from Cantillo. 4 walks in the 3rd inning. The Yankees get 3 runs. 2 of the runs coming in on wild pitches. Final line on Alex Cobb, 2 2/3, 5 hits, 3 earned runs. Walked 3, struck out 3. Guardian starting rotation is thin. Lost Shane Bieber, their Cy Young Award winner, after just 2 starts this year. And Cantillo walks Gleyber Torres. The 5th walk in the last 2 innings.
You know what?
And the Yankees have a man on to start the 4th.
I might.
It'll be Juan Soto now.
I might get somebody. I'm gonna get some friends in here because all 130 of you don't want to comment. Oh, we got one guy.
5 RBIs, but he has great numbers against
Do.
every time I bring up a pitcher. He's got
Okay.
great numbers.
And a walk. Don't forget the walk.
Yeah, it's tiny. Sorry.
Defensive swing as he
That was
fouls it away.
an interesting swing, bud.
Well, to start the 3rd inning, Juan Soto
That
stepped
long
in.
stare down.
And great numbers against Alex Cobb, and he adds to
Ooh.
it. 2 for 2
Ruins.
today.
Ruins.
And his 8th career postseason home run.
Let me get.
Well, one thing that makes sense.
Get somebody in
amazing,
here.
Guys, in a day of such high velocity and strikeout pitchers, 4th straight year this year, more walks than strikeouts, Juan Soto.
He finished 2nd in baseball in on-base percentage. .419 on-base percentage.
Oh, he's doing a little scoot. He's doing a little
led
scoot
the
shuffle.
majors in on-base at .458.
Erich? Dude, I am so sorry. Dominican Republic? No problem, man. Yeah, you guys don't get it, do you? That's so messed up.
And a curveball missed.
So messed up. I'll probably get penalized. Is that another? Are we talking another wild pitch technically, or is that an error?
For his life back there right now.
That's an error for Naylor, right?
Very wild. Sure, the nerves are present heavily.
Huh.
It's a breaking ball that didn't break. I think it was a curveball. It just went over the head of Soto, and Naylor tried to get a glove on it. He did, and tried to make a play at second, but too late.
Third wild pitch already. Two balls and a strike. A strike in there, right on the edge.
Yeah, probably. Well, I mean, I don't know. It was definitely catchable. If that's even a word.
AAA Columbus had a
I mean,
injury.
Naylor could have caught that, but granted, like, it popped out of his mitt.
To the big leagues this season. 9 games, 8 starts.
There might be a delay, by the way, guys. So,
Goes
dude, another one.
Around the bases.
Oh my God, that's 3 wild pitches in 2 innings.
I'm curious.
I told you, they're just gonna they're just gonna do that. They're just gonna
catcher does not want the ball to go through the 5.
shuffle and look. That's all you're gonna do because he can't locate.
The other catcher the Guardians have.
I don't know if it's Josh or Josh, but hi. How are you? Subscribe if you guys haven't. Got a lot of baseball content. I'm going to try to continue through the offseason. A lot of talks. Which teams are going to get who, possibly. I'm trying to get a good buddy of mine on. If you guys watch a lot of baseball, you know who he is. At least on YouTube. But he's on the East Coast, so I don't know if he's going to respond.
He was a free swinger.
Favorite team.
And that's something he really had to develop, which is
San
why he is so
Francisco.
proud
No, at least not Dodgers. No, Mariners, number 1. I'm in Seattle, so
and he lays off,
just move back.
And a stare down,
number 2.
And a jog to first.
Number 2 is going to be Padres, and then also Diamondbacks, because I lived directly between the 2 cities, so I went to both games. I was just a fan of both.
Can't afford to go any
yeah,
longer here.
well, you got to take him out. Like, he has not. I mean, I didn't keep close enough. I didn't pay close enough attention, but I think he only threw 3 strikes in 5 batters. Dude. No, it had to be more because he struck out the last batter of the previous inning.
3-0 Yankees.
Yeah, I think it was a pass ball too.
You never want to lose your ed.
Let's mute this so you guys don't have to listen to that. Who am I going with? Man, for the ALDS or like overall? Oh, dude, you know how much a drink sounds so good right now? This is why you don't watch commercials. We got a lot of Yankee fans in here, I can tell. You want the Mets to win? I think they've earned it. I really think the Mets have earned a chance to compete in the World Series. We'll see. They still have to beat the Dodgers. Let's be honest. They still have to come out and knock out the Dodgers, which is hard to do when the pitching's on. When the pitching was like today, yeah, you're fine. But they hold a chip on their shoulder, man. When Mark Vientos at the end of that game was like, yeah, I took it personal when they walked him to get to me, and then he hits a grand slam. So, but yeah, I don't know. I'm
like jerseys, caps,
turn that back on for you guys.
Visit MLBshop.com for your favorite team's postseason gear.
It's not that I don't care. It's just every team kind of has its little reason why they should win it. You know, like it's been like 47 years since the Guardians, the Indians. Let's be honest, the Indians. That's what the organization's been for years, forever, and they.
Menacing.
That's their thing. They need some redemption. They they've had a
his
drought
game
for
again
so
after
many
he was
years.
designated
That's
for
their
assignment by the
little thing.
Padres, Ronnie, after just 4 games,
Yankees,
he's been good as a Guardian.
And that'd have been the first time
they got
they'd
Soto.
ever
They
made
traded for
an
Soto.
opening day
They
roster. What
gave up a
tough picker
lot
he's
of
in
good
here,
prospects and a lot of good people.
First
Michael
and
King
third,
was an
Aaron Judge
amazing
at the
addition for the
plate, 3-0
Padres.
Yankees.
And then also Kyle, he turned into their main catcher for the Padres. Well, like they gave up a lot of really good players to get to Soto, and Soto's done after the end of the season unless they extend him. But the Yankees have that incentive to win it all, so that Soto wants to stay. Because, yeah, I understand he's having fun. They're making it really far. They're doing well, but money talks. But if you can win a World Series, you don't need as much, because you're not only with a winning team where you're getting all the hype, you're getting all the notification, you're getting all that spotlight. You want to stay there because it feels like home, it feels good. But if you don't win, and say the Dodgers win or the Mets win, 2 other teams and organizations that have the money to pay you. Oof, that's not good for the Yankees. And that's gone. No? Oh, he's underneath it. Okay. I guess his swing is just so nice. It looked like it was going to make it. So, all right, 4-0. Yeah, update this. The Dodgers don't deserve it. They've spent too much money, but that is why their little thing, their little, I want to say their niche, their reason for why they should win is because they've spent so much money. It's because they've invested over $1 billion into their team. If that doesn't win a World Series, honestly, this is my take. For any team, I don't care where you're from, if you are a fan of a team that is not a high budget team, I'm talking Rockies, White Sox, Angels, Mariners. It's a very Oakland. That's a, well, I guess I can't say Oakland now. Fuck it, Oakland. I shouldn't be cussing on this, but whatever. Those teams, those owners, I should say, will see like, see, they spent $1 billion and they couldn't win a World Series, so I don't need to spend my money. So there's a little piece of me that says, hey, Dodgers, if they win it, it's fine. It's fine, because it tells the other owners, no, you do need to pay money. You do need to pay players. You do need to encourage players to come play in order for you to win a World Series, win a title, if that's what you care about. And then if you don't, it's more polarizing. Ooh, we got it. Okay, he's good. If you don't, then everybody knows that you're just a cheap bastard who wants to profit off the fans and off the city. So I'm just saying, there's a positive and a negative to the Dodgers winning, and if they do win it, I wouldn't say I would be happy, but I for sure would not want to see. I don't know. It's so hard, man, because I don't have any money into any of these teams. I don't have any, like, I'm not invested at all. You know what I mean? Johnson, thank you. Finally, first person to say something about the audio. And I know it's delayed, guys. So when you're hearing this, you're like, wow, I said like 10 minutes ago. It's because there is a delay, okay? So just hear me out on that. Whenever you're seeing, I'm reading it, but it's taking a while. Game stream audio is super quiet. Tell you what, Johnson, comment below that you're when you see this, and then when I see it pop up, I'm gonna turn the audio up for the game audio and see if I can adjust it that way. Okay? Let's figure this out together. You and me, Johnson. You and me. I'm not gonna call you M. That's weird. Could be Mike, could be Mary, could be Miguel, could be Marco, could be Maglio. That'd be a good name, though. It's muted right now, though. No worries, sounds good. Are you sure? Oh, okay. So I see your thing right now. We're gonna look at some Simply Safe commercial.
Sensors and cameras
unmuted.
Whole home.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if my audio determines your audio.
Exclusively from Simply Safe for faster police response.
Did it change? Tell me.
Like Simply Safe.
At last, it's here. Hello, bakers. My beautiful creation, the Halloween Baking Championship. Let's experiment. Evil masterpieces.
If not, I gotta figure out. I'm not sure. I'm not given an option for the specific. Oh, you know what?
It is the stuff of nightmares.
It's mad, I tell you. Mad for science. All new Halloween Baking Championship tonight at 9.
Okay, I thought that'd be for audio. I think I know what to fix. I don't think that's it. Yeah, I think if you're a Giants fan, you're gonna hate on the Dodgers. The same way the Padres fans hate on the Dodgers. It's an interstate hatred, and it's weird because like the A's are never part of that conversation.
4 runs, 5 hits.
I mean, now they're not relevant. I don't like to say that. They're not relevant for the California fan base. Even that sounds wrong because I know Oakland still loves their team. They just hate the fact that they took them away. I don't know, man. That's hard.
He has been right on time.
Ramon, Yankees. Yeah. Yeah, I figured. Anybody from the DR is probably going to be for the Yankees, let's be honest. I don't know if you're from there.
Hitter in this Guardians lineup, his first career
yeah, Sacramento. I don't just, but they're destined for Vegas, so it doesn't really matter. Here, Johnson, tell me this. I'm going to turn this down for me.
The regular season this year at home. Yankees 10
is that better?
Win day when he would go out there.
Comment below if the audio is better for the game. I want you guys to be able to hear it. Because I know you don't like me.
ERA.
If you do, subscribe because I love you guys.
Swing and a miss. He got him. Rodon picks up another K.
Yeesh.
Wells blocks another and secures it at first. He's been great back there. 8 strikeouts now for Rodon.
Well, he is attacking these hitters. That second strike is usually a fastball, and then he comes back with his back foot slider right here. We saw it on Thomas. Now we saw it on Noel. And a beautiful block behind the plate here by Wells. That is exactly how you do it.
First ball swinging. Bo Naylor. It has been a battle for Naylor behind the plate. He's a catcher that can hit. It's got some power. You're hoping it doesn't affect his offense. He's up there aggressive, and he's down 0-2. 97 with a fastball there from Rodon.
Still what he was throwing in the first inning, so he's been able to keep not only his poise and motions under check, but also keep his stuff.
This is his 4th postseason game, his 3rd postseason start. 2nd here in this Yankees run.
Yeah, it's better.
No balls, 2 strikes. Long
I feel like half of you guys barely speak English. Who cares? 428 of you. Hey, thanks for joining me at Watch Parties. Have fun. Enjoy this.
Of the Giants.
I'll get my
2 years ago, back in the 22 season, had a great year that year.
Want us to enjoy baseball.
Had an opt-out in his contract, and that's what
we can talk
made him
about
a Yankee. Signed a long-term deal, a 6-year deal with the Yankees.
Ooh, too far. Pulled it too hard.
He'll take it to the bag for out number 2. Ten in a row for Carlos Rodon. Going back to Noel's single in the 2nd inning. And 2 gone in the 5th for Andres Jimenez.
Yeah, just watching, keeping an eye on Rizzo over there too, though, guys, with what he's dealt with. He looks good at first. He's catching the ball. Look, no problem there. His swing, so he looks to be back.
No problem there.
Those fractured fingers are in his glove hand, Rizzo.
But I am going to make it annoying. You have to listen to me talk.
Fingers, ring finger and pinky on
Sucks.
that right hand. And a swing and a miss by Jimenez. 0-2.
Rodon
is on the attack right now.
He's mopping this Cleveland offense.
Rodon, top 5 in most wins in baseball this year. He's having one of those nights.
Oh, 2 pitch. And he got another one. 11 pitches for Rodon in the 5th. 9 strikes. Picks up 2 more Ks.
11 pitches.
He's got 9 strikeouts.
Are you seeing what I'm talking about? I mean, it seems like common sense, but
with so many.
No, we're not listening to booking. Sorry. It's was just so many. If Cleveland can't locate, Yankees are going to win. Because Cleveland has no offense right now. It's pretty bad. Super bad. Who's your guys' who you guys got going for the World Series? Seriously, how many of you have the Dodgers going to the World Series? I don't even think I completed my full thought process on everything as far as like every team having a thing to make it. And I think I left out the Mets because Dodgers have the money. You got to prove to everybody that you spent the money, you bought your World Series. Yankees, they have Soto. They want to win it, so he bribes him more to stay in New York. Cleveland is a 47-year drought. And the Mets. It's not that I don't have a reason. It's just it doesn't seem as like storytelling. You know what I mean? So look, they were like the worst team in like the first quarter of the season. The worst. The Mets sucked. They were horrible. They were the White Sox of the National League. And then Grimace showed up. The big old purple man decided to throw a ball. And McDonald's, I don't know what, they put steroids in the burgers or something like that, but magically this team became the hottest thing you can find. And I think just that zero expectation of playoff move by July. They were doing good, but they weren't, like, you know how teams get streaky? July, August, they'll do really good, but kind of fall off in September. They never cooled down. They never did. And they fought their way all the way to the second round wild card. Nobody expected that. Knocking out the Diamondbacks, which hurt me in my feels right here. And now that they have knocked, and then they go and knock out the Brewers, the number one NL Central team, to go play the Dodgers. Like, I can't say anything, but they've earned it, you know? They've earned it.
Aaron Judge with a sac fly. Juan Soto with a home run. Here's Jazz Chisholm to start it. Pedro Avila back on the mound for Cleveland.
Your first season watching baseball? I don't think you have a lot invested in this sport right now.
Retired all three batters he faced. The first one was Judge on
they
the
spent
$1.3
billion technically on their team. The whole Shohei thing is you only give him $2 million. Yeah, but when he's long gone, they're going to be paying more than any other player active at that time, most likely. And the fact that they're saying, "Oh, inflation," I don't buy it.
And if he can get
Jazz looked like he just got out of school.
Some kind
like,
of success,
sweatshirt on, Chicago. It's cold out, threw a jersey on because that's my team.
Yeah, his goal is to keep them in the game somehow, some way.
Yeah, he wants to try to keep it right here at 4, and then if the Guardians are able to break through with a couple, you might start to see
some from Panama
leverage guys start to get loose.
What's up, dude? This is like vacation central
and
there.
A swing and a miss. Fastball from Avila. Jazz Chisholm is 0 for 2. Struck out looking in the second inning against Alex Cobb. And then Cobb got him on a fly out to left.
You should change your name for one.
He made some headlines in that Royals series. He said they were lucky at one point. That went over well. He loves the role of the heel.
Yeah,
that's what he was when the Yankees arrived.
Okay, if you go and check the rest of my channel, I've made some videos about that.
They rave about him in that Yankee clubhouse, though.
Okay.
Aaron Boone said he is exactly what we needed.
Summary goes that
leading off mostly with the Marlins, playing multiple positions.
If the Yankees don't win the World Series, he's going to be looking for the money, and he's already publicly announced that he would love to one day play with Shohei.
Chisholm had an OPS
and Shohei,
800 as a
he's not going anywhere. So
hits that one sharply. Look at Jimenez. He is a wizard out there. Picked it clean. Andres Jimenez.
Money might talk,
Takes care of Jazz
but
Chisholm for out number
if
one.
the Dodgers win the World Series,
there's a reason he's a platinum.
and the Dodgers want to spend the money because Teoscar Hernandez he might come back next year, and if they do,
I mean, you're taught to get in
who
front
are they
of
going to
that,
have in
but not
right
when it's
field?
hit that
Who are they going
hard.
to put in
He's
right
got
field?
such great hands. Somebody
Who's
just
going to
play
be the
it
right
out,
field, the permanent right fielder for the Dodgers? They're going to keep Kiermaier?
Anthony Volpe now.
No.
Infield
James
play should
Outman?
be
He's in AAA.
Fun to watch in this
No.
series. Volpe, the Gold Glove winner in the American League last year
Who?
as a rookie.
Who do
Ryan
you think
Rocchio,
is going to be in right field
Cleveland
for the
shortstop.
Dodgers?
He's got a chance to win a Gold Glove this year. One of the
I'm going to
top
guess. I'm going to guess
DRS
Soto.
shortstops, defensive run saving.
I don't like it.
And then, of course, you got
Don't get me wrong.
Jimenez,
I don't like it, but really look at that team.
who already has the hardware.
Look at their endless budget.
It's getting cold.
Look,
You see
if
all
they
the
win a
players
World
blowing
Series,
on
they
their
are a
hands.
championship team.
Dodgers have dropped
It's
into
basically
upper
the
40s
Yankees in
now
2000
in the Bronx.
or 98.
Jimenez has got that little.
It's a dynasty that they're trying to build.
On the back of
You
him
tell
there.
me that's not appealing.
Put the hands
Plus
in.
the money.
Need to get BA one of those. He's starting to get a little
Just
cold
saying.
up here.
October in New York, a little different than October in Caracas.
Just saying. Hey, you got a butt fanny pack.
Here's the 0-2 to Volpe. Drive into right center field. That ball's hit well. Back on it, Noel and
Noel.
Thomas.
Oh
and it's
my
Noel
God, that was
who
close.
makes
I
the
thought they were
catch.
going to run into each other.
Big Christmas. Good thing he's big. Reached up over Thomas to haul that one in.
Yeah, I don't think Thomas wants to find out who's going to win that
Andy
one.
Pages.
And you know,
They
the
would
thing
move
was
Gavin
that ball,
Lux to
Thomas had a
center.
beat on it, but they kept drifting, kind of pushed it there, and like you said, Noel, he's going to win that fight 10 times out of 10.
No. I'm sorry, man, but no.
Great character. John Kenzie Noel.
You have an endless budget.
2 outs for Rizzo.
You're paying $2 million to Shohei for the next 10 years.
Rizzo with a base hit, his
Or
first time
however
up.
long. Is it 5? It's
Lined
a long
one to
time.
center field. He walked
You have
his
a
next
budget.
time up.
And
One
if
for
you,
one.
with all this money they're making right now, no.
The 0-1.
No. You're going to fill the slot.
Aaron Boone told us
Lux
it
is
was
going
a
to stay
little
at
bit of
second.
happenstance that
Rojas needs to
Rizzo
get better.
at least got
He's
him
been good for
thinking
them,
about
but he's a utility
putting
guy. He's
him
going to be
on
a
the
great
LCS
guy to
roster.
fill
He was
in
walking
with
by a
injuries
cage
because
and
that
he heard
happens.
The crack of the bat. He wondered who it was,
Okay.
and it was Rizzo. And he said, "I didn't know you could swing the bat like that right now." He goes,
Narissa, I mean,
good
I'm not
goal there.
arguing with you. If
And
the
he made the
Yankees
roster.
win the World Series, if they do,
3-3 down inning for Avila,
which
4-0 Yankees.
winning today, if they do,
What do people want more of? More, oh yeah. More laughs.
most likely he's going to stay.
More hangouts.
But he's
More
definitely going to
so good.
test the
Yeah,
waters. I'm
give
telling
us
you
more
right
of
now.
all that little stuff that makes life so great. But if you're older,
Yeah, Soto
or have
wants
certain
500 mil
health
to 600 mil,
conditions,
but
you also
so
have
did
more
Cody
risk
Bellinger
from
last
flu,
season.
COVID-19,
He wanted like
and
200 some
RSV.
odd mil,
Vaccines help
and
keep
so
you from
did
getting really sick,
Jordan
and
Montgomery.
that is
He wanted
huge.
like 150 mil, and so did Blake
At Harbor
Snell.
Freight,
He
we
wanted
do
like a
business
$300 million
differently from the
deal
other guys.
to compete
We
with
design
Garrett
and test
Cole.
our own tools and sell them directly to
And-
you. No middleman. Just quality tools you can trust at prices.
I'm gonna quiet that. So, what did we learn? None of them got the money they wanted. Not a single one. They got 2-year deals at like 20 million each. That was it. I know it's Soto. Chill out, but that is not going to. That's not going to promise you your money just because you're Soto. Just saying. Especially with everybody making up these like RSN excuses. Soto's going to get paid. Soto's going to get paid. But he also wants to win. And he wants to be part of a dynasty. Let's put it that way. There hasn't been a dynasty really. I mean, I guess you can consider the Astros, but they're so controversial because of the cheating in 2017. And I guess you can't even call them a dynasty because they haven't really won. So, I don't know. They've always been good, but But, no. The Dodgers want to be the Yankees of the late 90s, early 2000 area. Just saying. So Soto might want to go after that, especially if the money's there and the winning is there. So there's a lot on the line for the Yankees and the Dodgers, I think, at this point, as far as their sweepstakes goes. What I'd love to see is like the White Sox sign Soto. They've cut. I don't know if. Oh, you know what? I did not release that video yet. If you guys want to, subscribe to the channel, because I made a video about the White Sox. I think they're gonna make a pretty big comeback. In 2025
as well.
And I have a lot of good reasons.
Carlos Rodon back on the mound. He starts his 6th inning. Ryan Rocchio leads off, number 9 hitter for Cleveland. 4-0 Yankees. Rocchio fouls it back. Strikeout victim in the 3rd inning. Rodon has been on top of his game tonight. Cool weather, windy night, no sleeves. And a swing and a miss. Boy, he has a ton of whiffs that he is racking up right now. 17 of them.
I think that's his 24th, in fact, Brian. Retired 11 in a row, had 17. He's just as good as anyone who's ever pitched in the postseason tonight as far as whips are concerned.
This feels a lot like what we saw last night from Jack Flaherty. Carlos Rodon with 24 whiffs, most of the postseason game. Take that back to the 2008 season. And that ball is hit well. Rocchio sends it down the left field line. It is up and out. And
they're on the board.
Rocchio continues
they're on the board.
His hot hitting.
Damn, they're on the board. Rocchio, man.
For Rocchio. He's got
378 feet
on the board. Snaps 11 in a row by Rodon.
Almost at 1,000 here, guys.
And takes the trip around the bags. 4-1 now. Yankees.
Probably Rocchio known for defense, but I'll tell you what, he's come alive this postseason. Good series against the Tigers.
I'm not making any money off this.
He gets the fastball a little bit in on the hands at 96, but turned on it.
We'll see if it gets shut down. Oh, we jumped past 1,000. Thank you, guys. Hey, if you guys have not considered subscribing,
and his first
I would appreciate it.
His first full season.
Just one button. You don't have to watch the videos, but when you do get the videos pop up and you want to watch them and talk baseball, let's do it.
We're chanting his name at Progressive Field in Game 5. Rocchio. Juan with a swing and a miss. I talked to Brian Rocchio before the game, and I asked him about
I would have
that,
really
he
expected
that just
Juan
warmed his
to
heart. He goes, those are the kind of things they do for Jose.
Like go
Jose
off
Ramirez,
in this game.
That they do for Naylor.
He's like a
and
470 something.
Ground ball, nice pick by Chisholm. Throw
range.
A cannon.
Man, he
Chisholm
just can't get on
has a rocket.
Just can't.
And takes care of the speedy Stephen Kwan for out number 1.
Okay,
well,
wait.
I love
We
where
need to
Chisholm
investigate
was playing
something,
right
guys.
here. You see how he was more over towards the shortstop bag?
How cold is
if you
it
go back to that Tiger series,
in New
guys,
York
4 or 5 balls
right now?
right in that little alley. We never saw any right down the third base bag. So he was kind of playing in a perfect spot to throw Kwan out.
He's from the Bahamas.
It's 50 degrees.
So it's a little chill for him as well, the masked man. One thing I thought about on that throw from Chisholm was poor Anthony Rizzo and his fractured
it's 50
fingers.
degrees and he's
in that
bundled
ball.
up like that.
That came in.
It acts like it's Chicago.
David Fry with 1 away.
That makes no sense.
You know, I know Rodon gave up that home run there, but you know what he's done so well tonight? If you watch Tarek Skubal face these Guardians hitters, fastballs letter high. 97, 98 with Skubal doing, and they could not get to him. And he's kind of gone up in that same spot. And of course, in the great slider, putting him away.
Saw Clay Holmes in the Yankee bullpen. Guardians at the top of their order. Fry's the number 2 hitter. Then you have Ramirez next. Lane Thomas, then Josh Naylor. So if Aaron Boone wanted to shut off the valve, this would be the inning. But in a 4-1 game, letting Rodon see if he can get through this 6th.
If you include the postseason numbers, 183 innings for Rodon, 33 home runs allowed.
Hitters count 3-1 to David Fry. Big swing by Fry, fouls it back. Brian Rocchio.
An Ethernet.
Talented young shortstop.
Sorry if it's glitchy,
Finally
guys. I
breaks the
apologize.
seal for the Guardians
Should
here
not have
in
any
Game
slow
1 of the
internet at all.
championship series. The All-Star David Fry with one away. 3-2. Fry, a fly ball to Soto. 2 outs.
Again, this pitch was just a little bit in, but more middle kind of, and again, down where he could connect this pitch.
No doubter.
Yep.
I jumped too.
ALCS home run. Jose Ramirez now.
1,500 of you guys enjoying the game with me. This is a watch party. This is a watch party. Although you guys need to like
Chains are painted on the outside corner.
Let's talk.
That was the plan of attack by the lefties of the Tigers against Ramirez.
I need to update
Fastball
this.
98. That's the best one yet for Rodon. He reached back. He knows he's coming to the finish line. He's letting it eat right now.
And Mauricio, yeah. Oh, we'll see if it gets cut off. Like I really don't know. I just want to watch the game with whoever wants to watch it.
Inning.
I'm not making money off of this, so I don't. My channel's not monetized. There's no. Should be zero commercials.
Strikeouts, Ronnie.
Like,
the ones that end innings and get
I
fans
just want you
into
guys to enjoy it. So if you
times
hate
that
that
I
I'm
knew
talking
about
over
Ron
the game
Guidry
a little bit,
came here
you
in
need
the
to
Bronx
understand that
at
is probably
another
the reason
Yankee
why
stadium
it's
against the
allowing it to
California
go
Angels
on.
when he struck out
Because
18.
otherwise it's
Every
just
2
straight
strikes, the crowd was going nuts.
like
0-2 pitch in
just
the dirt.
stealing. You know what I mean?
Gets down there and
Even though I'm not
smothers it just in
making money,
case.
so I don't know. I don't know the legal aspects of it. This is a small channel, you know. Like it's growing, and we love
88
baseball.
pitches
If
for
YouTube
Rodon.
hates me for it, so be it.
Aaron
But
Boone's got him right
speaking of which,
at the end of the rope
seriously,
here.
I'm not begging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Damn,
Here
go
he comes.
subscribe already. You know how much?
Ramirez getting off some good
1,600,
swings
900?
right now.
Well,
Jeez, I
look,
can't.
from this side of the disc,
It's too big of a
guys,
number. I can't
348
even
this
say
year.
it.
One of the best hitters.
1,693
people
people could do for the channel. That's huge.
You know,
That'd be a
he's
huge
gonna
bump.
battle Rodon to the
I would
end
love
here.
that. I'd appreciate it.
And I won't call him.
We just bumped to
Underrated,
1,759.
don't do it. Have your arms
It just keeps
going
growing.
on.
So let's just go.
2 misses. Tried the change.
Call the game.
2 changeups.
Yeah,
in
let's
this
hope we have the
at
rest of the
bat.
I might do this the rest of the game. So this is just fun.
Maybe
watching
coming
it.
off his best year in what has been a tremendous career thus far. 2-2. Ramirez takes again. 3
Oof.
balls and 2 strikes.
Oof.
Cannot get him to bite on the change.
I love this is like Cleveland's
Trying to
Altuve
get
up to bat.
As you said, he's kind of unloading it here. And you got to imagine with Thomas Ferretti on deck, this is going to be Rodon's
So you
last
have
pitch right here.
J Ram up to the plate with a 3-2
One of these
count,
times
2
that
outs,
you
and the
throw the
6th.
ball
Rodon's
away.
been amazing. He's only at 91
your
pitches,
chances
but
on
he's
the
gonna have
big
to get
part of
ready
the
to come
park.
out. If he can
8
get on
pitches
base,
to the at-bat. Ramirez breaks his
broken
bat. That
bat,
is a
foul ball. If he can get
Rodon
on
got
base
in
and
there
Lane
with a
Thomas
fastball
comes up,
well
that's
placed.
their opportunity to kind of rally up. You can make
That's
this
gotta hurt on
in
a
one
cold
swing of a
night.
bat,
Yeah,
a
for
3 to
sure.
4
You can
game,
see
and
it.
then they're back in
Fastball
it.
and Rodon still, look, guys, this late here.
I don't know if
and
you guys have
still
ever
98 on that
played.
fastball. Ow.
I don't know if you guys ever played baseball. If you ever did, switching to a new bat, I know for
It's a new
professional it
lumber.
shouldn't matter.
From 0-2
That's a whole different bat.
3-2.
It should be the same weight, but it's a different balance, different grip tape.
9th pitch
This
of the
might throw him
at-bat.
off.
Rodon against Ramirez. And he stings one in the left center
I
field.
think he got
Judge
all
is
that
on the
one.
run. He's got
Oh
it.
no!
Judge
Judge.
fetches one in deep left center.
Whoo!
Ramirez
Judge
hit it to the
saved
biggest
it.
part of the ballpark, right on the barrel. But Judge runs it down, and Rodon, 6 strong innings.
Oh,
What a bounce back.
That looked good.
Game 1 of the LCS.
Looked good. They just
It's
didn't give him the
4-1
cork
Yankees.
bat. Joking. So people were saying Pete Alonso had a cork bat when he hit that home run against the Brewers. Yeah, I think it was against the Brewers. 2,071 of you guys in here. I have mute the commercials because I know you guys don't want to listen to that, but you guys can still view it. So they're still getting their advertisements, but you can listen to me talk and annoy the crap out of you. Yeah, aluminum. I know, if that was aluminum bat, that thing would have been gone. Yeah, Judge did a good job getting that down. That was pretty good. Because we need updates, huh? You know what sucks when you can't when you don't know how to spell a certain player's name? Let's go here. I don't really have much shame, so I'll just call myself out. It's 2 C's. That's it. It is. That's why. Okay. CHIO. Okay. So you guys are gonna get a little ticker down below. It's gonna scroll. Here it is. It's gonna give you everything that's happened so far. As we go, I'm just gonna add more to it. So if you're like, oh, I missed something, you can read it down below. I didn't know how to spell Rokio's name, so there you go. You get an update. So I'm just gonna keep this updated, okay? That way you guys are on top of it. By the way, whoever subscribed, thank you. I do appreciate that. Seriously, needed a little bit of a bump and a boost on this channel because I was a little depressed after the Padres got knocked out. I didn't have a team left, so now I'm just kind of free ranging it. Like, screw it. Whoever makes it, makes it. It's just fun to watch. So, 1840. I know you're. Thanks, Larry. You counting how many people are watching just to shut me down? It's down to 1743. So watch that go to 0 because they blocked this. Oh, we're back on. Let me get the audio. There we go.
In between. 2007 Cy Young Award winner.
The people in Milwaukee will never.
You guys want it louder? Let me know in the comments if you guys need the game louder.
Pitched every 3 days,
including this reporter. Alex Verdugo.
Chill dude rooting for Cleveland.
Takes a strike. Pedro Avila.
You from
out there?
Like Ohio? Or you
outing here for Avila just added.
You're just going for them because they're kind of the underdogs. If you look at the payroll, they're definitely the underdogs.
He's retired 6 in a row. The first one was Judge.
So here's the biggest issue, and it's still happening.
Made 2 beautiful running catches.
Avila got called in, 24 pitches in.
A long way to fetch that
2-1. Location has been
beg your pardon, Jose Ramirez.
Horrible for Cleveland.
Ouch. Drops Verdugo.
He took a seat.
Tell you what, you might not have 2 more colorful shoes.
And he's flamingoing.
Games in these 2 right now.
Oh, now his bat turned into a cane. All right.
This hurts all the time.
He went from 24 to 96 in a matter of 3 seconds.
Maybe in the postseason for these players, right off the instep.
Louder, yes, louder. Yes, loader.
Have dipped into the upper 40s
okay, this is maxed out.
Yeah, Ronnie, you made a good point.
So that's all you're getting, guys. If it's too loud, I'll turn it down.
Like it's
because I don't want it too loud.
Because the amount of walks that the Guardians have gone, but it's 4-1 right now.
We want to win. I don't know if you're asking me.
I'll tell you what, if the Guardians can get back in this game with a few more runs, this might be your MVP on the mound right now. Who's giving you these massive innings here in the middle.
It's exactly what you needed after all the
I'm pulling for the
wild
Guardians because I know it's going to be a dogfight for them to win this. So if they win game 1, that means we get more baseball.
2-2 to Verdugo. So that one's in the dirt. That's the
hate me for wanting more games.
Listed on Statcast called.
Who's calling it? It's not Brian.
It's a new pitch that he developed last year. He kind of split the fingers a lot like you used to.
Yeah, he splits the grip to try to take the speed off the ball, but also to put some movement on it as well. He needed a swing and miss pitch
I think
versus
it's Brian
left-handed hitters.
That's the other guy.
There it is. Good call. Right on cue. The swing and miss from Verdugo. 7 in a row.
Yeah, got some
his first strikeout.
Indian fans. I like it.
So it's the change-up grip, the circle change, but
bring out Wild Thing.
Splits that finger.
Technically, who would be the 2024 Wild Thing? It would be Class A, right?
The
Class A would be the Wild Thing.
But the middle finger's all the way on the other side.
I guess
of the
all
ball.
of their pitching has been the Wild Thing today because they can't seem to throw a strike.
And as the Guardians have done, they're such a pitching-rich organization by design. They have great talent, but they also develop pitchers. And they have churned out some incredible reclamation stories. They have a great run for pitchers. They're trying to find certain things they do well. Tanner Bybee,
I don't.
one of those
Hey,
guys.
Victor, man, I don't know.
He's come up and
I don't know
just been a star
about
for
the
them
whole
in his
Rizzo
first
thing
year.
because he's a
the biggest
free
start of his
agent
life
at the end of this
tomorrow's
year.
game, right?
Yes,
So-
he will. And look, you know, they don't have the
I think
payroll
he's
that other
playing
teams
for a
do,
job.
so what you're
I think he's
saying, BA, they
playing so
have
that
to
he
produce
has
guys like that.
some
They
weight
have
in
to
the free
hit
agent market.
on draft picks
So
and people
I would
they
say
go
it's very
get, and they-
selfish what he's
more
doing.
years than not, they've hit right.
Yeah, and they've developed their teachers, instructors in the minor leagues.
Gleyber Torres
Gleyber
cracks
got
one to
underneath
center
that
field, slightly off the
Yeah.
end of the bat. Thomas is there.
People from Vegas watching. Sorry, I'm a little bit
2
behind
up
on
and
the
2 down. 8 in a row. Clay Holmes will be next. Close the book on Carlos Rodon. A terrific outing. And the Guardians are going to make the call to the bullpen. Eric Sabrowski, lefty, coming on. Stephen Vogt at the back end of his relievers. And
announcers
Avila
in the
gives
game or
him
me?
2 2/3. Excellent
Is it
innings.
Alyssa?
4-1 Yankees. Avila
It's aggressive.
will head out.
Let's
Oh,
review.
chill, dude. No,
We're not
I
going to talk
know.
about traffic or
I know
weather.
who Wild
If anyone
Thing
brings
is.
up lawn care, I will handle
That's
it.
one.
Hosting can be extremely difficult for
I
young
know.
homeowners turning into their parents.
Yeah, I know who Charlie
Are you
Sheen
done with
is,
this?
trust me.
I'll just take that.
Okay. He's still drinking.
That's what I'm saying though.
Oh,
like
look
in the
what
beginning
the
of that
cat
movie,
Nope.
I'm gonna mute that because you know I don't like Progressive. They treat me like shit. So yeah, in the beginning of that movie, Wild Thing was terrible. He couldn't pitch. He couldn't locate. He was throwing wild pitches all the time. And then he finally got glasses and he was able to pitch. So my joke, if you didn't get it, is the fact that the entire team so far in the beginning of this game is like the Wild Thing at the beginning of the movie because they've thrown 3 or 4 wild pitches and can't locate. So the later movie of Major League is Wild Thing when you could see, and that would be Class A, right? Okay. See, jokes don't work if you have to explain them. So I look like an idiot, which sucks. No, you're good. You're good, man. I'm just being obnoxious. It's all good. We're watching commercials, okay? So I have to find a way to entertain 2,000 of you. Which is nuts, by the way. Thank you all for joining me on this watch party. Hopefully we're having fun. We're watching Soto strut up there. He's going to do his shuffle. Something about him in pinstripes just seems natural. But what if he was starting to wear Dodger blue? Ooh, who's triggered? Put it in the comments.
Games, Ronnie, in the regular season, he's another one of these
Sabrowski.
very young pitchers that the Guardians
It's
are throwing
Sabrowski.
into the fire in the postseason.
Yeah, a couple of games
hey,
in the postseason
0 ERA in
against
12
Detroit,
innings.
and maybe the best stat of all.
I think it's someone
hasn't
that they
faced
need
any
right
hitters.
now,
So
right?
the unknown for these Yankee hitters against Sabrowski.
And his first assignment is
Bana?
Juan
Yeah,
Soto.
live game. Talk stats. What? Am I a bot to you? Giving me
I never get
commands.
a straight answer, but I always wonder how much game planning Juan Soto does for pitchers.
I don't know that he cares.
I think he just
I
knows.
think so. Oh god, dude, you have a
So
really long
certainly
name.
he's
World
looking at
Tour
some
by
numbers. We've seen him look at the
AL
tablets, and he
Tariq?
kind of wants to
I don't
see
know if I said that right.
what
Thank
these
you
guys look like.
for that. I appreciate it. That means
Never seen
seriously,
a strike
like
that
it
he
helps
likes. And I'll tell you
the
one
channel.
thing. The
And
pitcher's game plan
if
more
this
for
gets
him
shut
than
down
the
and I
game
get in
plan
trouble,
for them.
at least I got
This
your
is
guys'
where he's
support.
so
So I
good,
appreciate
guys.
you
see
guys
him,
subscribing.
even first at bat tonight, he got down 0-2 to Cobb, and then came back and hit the single. It's putting him away that's the toughest.
Thanks, Brian.
He's won a
I also have
batting
good
title.
content. At least I
That was
like
the
to
year
think I have
after
good
he was on the
content
World
on the
Series
channel,
winning
so feel
Nationals
free to
team.
check that out after.
Been an All-Star 4 times. He'll turn 26 in 2 weeks. And is going to hit the free agent market.
Talk
as the
stats.
#1
I mean, dude,
option.
I don't know why I hung on to that one. That one really bothered me. Not in a bad way. I'm joking. But
pitchers
like,
always try to gauge the swing by the hitter.
Yeah, I don't know. Sabrowski.
Pitch will work
It's
best
such a.
next.
It's a Sabrowski. It's got to be Sabrowski. Sabrowski sounds so.
Gives him another chapter
so Boston,
on how to
which is fitting playing the Yankees.
Swing and a miss. Sabrowski strikes
Soto
him
can't
out.
hit him.
Came right back with
I
the
was gonna
high
say,
cheese.
watch his stats get
And
kind of
Soto
knocked out
is
with him
out.
entering
Inning
the
is
game now,
over.
but I'm
Sabrowski comes
glad I
on,
didn't say that.
Strikes out the dangerous Juan Soto.
Underneath it,
Guardians pitchers
and he's
keep it
late.
right there. 4-1 Yankees. We go to the 7th.
Just late, barely. He would have hit that one foul, but no contact at all.
Were you worried the
All right,
wedding
let's
would?
mute this. Not today, Victor. He took a seat. Yeah. I want to see if my man's gonna join. I got 8% on my phone, but I don't think I have another charger right now. And my mic's plugged in, so. Who has... Hey, like this stream if you have Progressive. Or Nutrafol. Do I stream hockey? Nah, man. I am such a baseball guy. Like, I am 1000% baseball. I don't really have any... I don't mind hockey. You know what? I stay for the fights, but you don't see that anymore. Honestly, like, it's very rare to see that, and I think it's going to start going away soon, because it's almost like the 80s, 90s of baseball where there was brawls and benches clearing. Like, it's not the same. There were so many benches cleared this year, and they were kind of sad. There was no brawl. Like, there was some punches thrown, but there was nothing, like, intense. The last time we got a real good one was J. Ram and Tim Anderson. Tim Anderson got knocked out, and ever since that day, he can't play baseball. And so I think they kind of really hammered down on that as soon as that went down. So. I don't know if you see how it went back to baseball. Like, baseball's my thing. Like, I'm doing fantasy football right now, and I have a decent record, but I lost track of the players, man. I have to relearn everything, and I just love baseball. And having this channel, like, we might as well. This is a different angle if you're new here, so you're seeing the other side of the wall as you can see all the baseball stuff. That is literally a case full of Ohtani signed shenanigans. So I'm heavily invested in baseball. And I don't do hockey. I should go to a game, though. There's a Seattle Kraken now, so I should go.
And have the poker face.
Unmute this.
just
6
like that.
innings, 3
All
hits,
night
1
long.
run, 0
Gets the
walks,
gym.
9 strikeouts. You see the
Their second
difference
start as a Yankee.
between
And now Clay Holmes
walks
on the mound.
and strikeouts? What you
Wayne
get,
Thomas, ground ball
1
to
run,
Torres. Thomas can
which
run.
is
Close
exactly
play
what
there, no
that was
problem.
close.
Out number
What
one
Cleveland
to
did
start
not
the
do,
seventh
because
inning. Clay
I
Holmes
would
gets
say
the seventh inning for
right now
Aaron Boone of the
it
Yankees,
should
the
be
former closer for
right now
Well,
a
it's
2-1
appropriate, right?
game.
A ground ball to start
It
because he's
should
got
be,
the best ground ball
but it's
rate
4-1
in baseball.
because
And-
they walked
and, you know,
batters
he was kind of
and
their
they had
closer
2 wild
for
pitches
most
that
of the
scored
year.
runs.
30 of 43 on saves, and so he's
It's a mess
kind of
up.
had some struggles
Now,
doing that,
if
but
you're a
in
Guardians
non-save
fan right
situations,
now
a
as you're watching this,
1.71. He's been a
Clay
great
Holmes
bridge to Luke Weaver.
is a liability
Josh Naylor here in the
as he
booth
starts with a ball in the
from
dirt
Yankees fans.
for his first pitch
Clay Holmes
to
has
Josh
never
Naylor,
given up
who
a run.
can hit really
One
well.
season. How
For
about
some
that?
reason, 182 in the postseason.
13 inning
Blech.
stretch
I have
going.
no idea what's going on there.
Rejuvenated.
But Clay
taking on
Holmes
that
is a-
closer's role. Luke Weaver has taken over.
I wouldn't trust him on the
that
mound.
closer's role.
I
and
would put
what started
out.
as a great bullpen and then got
I'm
a little
assuming that's
shaky
Weaver.
and some
No, I don't know.
concern.
Who's that?
Has now turned into
Hill?
an excellent bullpen
Oh.
again.
I don't know if I
Hill,
trust
one of
Hill
the two
either.
lefties
But
in the Yankee
Holmes
pen.
lost
Tim
his
Hill
closer
and Tim
position
Meza.
because of how bad he was. He blew so many games. They almost didn't make it
Seventh
here.
inning belongs to Holmes. 1-1 to
But lucky
Naylor.
for them,
Did he go?
the
He did
Orioles
not. Checks his
blew it
swing, 2-1.
themselves.
Ronnie,
So
I got to ask you. So Clay Holmes, for me,
That's
such
saying
a
something.
nasty sinker. But when you look at the numbers, they had
I need to
317
catch
off
up.
it this
I'm
year. How does
sorry.
that happen?
Well, he
You guys.
elevated it. That was part of it. He threw some hanging sliders as well. And the ball, when he made a mistake, was going out of the ballpark, especially when he lost his closer's position.
Taylor hit that one
Thanks, Brian,
sharply,
I
but right
appreciate
at Judge. Out number
I can't
2.
see your. So for me, the comment box, like for your profile picture,
only the
this
grades.
big. I'm a car guy,
I know,
so I don't know what car you
Manual
have.
Class A has had an amazing
It's like
year.
it's like a Nardo gray. Looks good.
But every
From
fan base
that
is
little tiny
not
thing we
like
got.
their closer
So,
at
I'm a
some
huge car
point.
guy. I love
They
cars.
kind of
I had a
lost their
cartel
touch.
and I
Except
gave
for
up on
one,
it because it's too
Maybe
expensive.
one. That's what I was
Except for
going to
this
say.
one.
And the one that played here.
Bring back Bobby
Rivera.
Cox.
Kyle Manzardo is going to get a pinch hit.
It is the
appearance
playoffs
here.
though, so it
Hit
doesn't really
for
matter.
John
You're
Kinsey
probably going to
Noel
get, if you
and
went back in the day, we would have
Blake.
Joe Buck.
Yankee
Probably.
pitching coach
But
out
anything's
for
better
his
than Bob
scouting report.
Costas. Those goals were
Lefty
terrible.
Manzardo, the rookie,
Oh,
with
that
2
whole
outs.
Royals
Want more
Yankees
postseason
series
stats?
was
Just ask Siri.
so
Who
bad.
has the most career postseason home runs?
I think everybody here is, there's a lot of people from Dominican Republic because of Soto.
Kyle Manzardo. 2 outs, nobody on
Who
in
do
the
you have
7th.
winning it all?
Lone run on the board for the Guardians. A Brian Rocchio.
So I have a
home
whole.
run. No doubter
I'm not
in
gonna.
the bleachers and left.
Don't think I'm just gonna be like, I have a video on that. You should go check that on the link here. I'm not. That's so stupid. That bothers the
Yankees scored
crap
3
out of me.
runs in the 3rd. Added one
I
in
did
the
do a full
4th.
video on it, and then I didn't
Home
update
run
it
by
'cause I was
Soto.
already. I had the Phillies,
And
they never woke
coming in
up.
on
They
wild
took their
pitches,
nice
the
long
other
break,
on a
and
sac
they just
fly.
couldn't figure it out, dude. And Mets blew past them real quick. After today, with the Mets winning, if the Mets beat the Dodgers, the Mets are going to win it. I'm just going to say that.
Guardians have platoons.
If they don't win it,
in right field
I
and
have
the
no
DH
idea.
spot.
I have no
typically the
idea
number 2
because,
position.
again, this Cleveland offense is quiet.
Manzardo
It's
and
not
David
dead,
Fry
it's
will
quiet.
Be a part of that DH combo. This time Manzardo hits for Noel. 1-2 the count.
Holmes has this ability to throw out of a tunnel down the middle of the plate. One breaks your bat and one breaks your ankles.
He's thrived in the non-save situations this year. There was an ankle breaker that just missed.
Well, that was a fastball that almost broke the ankle, not an overcooked slider.
That's right.
As you see, 99 on that pitch.
He's just waiting for the pain right there.
she'll do it,
Across
you're
his
right.
toes.
Every once in a while,
Costas
pitchers
is-
go, you know what, I'm just going
Who's
to throw this
bad?
one.
Just let one
Really
loose.
bad.
I think that's what he
Manzardo's
did
been
right
really
there.
good this year. Coming to the pitch hit, though, I don't know. He's cold. But
Back
at
to
this
that back
point,
foot slider now. What do you think?
what do you do?
Call, Frenchie.
So 2 outs.
2-2 the count with 2 outs.
2-2. I don't feel like strike out.
And Manzardo hanging tough.
Flipped it. I don't know.
Manzardo
Right now
was
they're
up in
cold,
May,
man. They
went
need.
back to AAA
If Cleveland can
in
get 3
June,
straight
and then
hits,
came back to the big
I
league September
think they'll
1st.
rally.
20 homers in AAA Columbus this year. He hit 5 in the big leagues with the Guardians. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pulls that one into
Way
the
ahead of it.
netting.
Curveball. Yeah, I think he was expecting probably a cutter. He was right on it, though. From Houston, go Guardians. Ooh.
Do it again, another 2-2.
Because they beat the Tigers? I want to know.
Terrific battle here.
The
98
Tigers,
mile-an-hour fastball.
they
Manzardo's
walked
in
them
swing
in Stros. We're almost to 3,000 viewers in here. This is a good watch party, guys.
mode. You'll see at least
Thank
8
you all for
pitches
joining
here.
me tonight. This is fun.
Every once in a while,
Keep the
you'll
chat
see Clay
going.
Holmes throw a backdoor breaking ball, as you see.
What
he's featured so far against Manzardo.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
2-2 again, and a swing and a miss.
Yeah, I called it strikeout. All right.
Got him on that sweeping
I don't know how they're
curve.
going to do it, man.
Clay
They are running out
Holmes,
of time.
3 up, 3 down.
They got
Continues to
2 more
thrive
at
in the
bats to come
postseason.
back, and they got to
Put
hold
another
the
inning
Yankees.
on
The
the
Yankees
board.
score 1 more
Scoreless
run, this
baseball
game's
for
over.
Clay
Guaranteed.
Holmes. Still 4-1 Yankees.
I'm going to say that right now. Oh, man. Talk too much, be quiet. You can leave. Like, I'm trying not to get the video taken down by YouTube, so that's why I'm talking. So you could not have the video at all. I mean, some of you guys just don't think about that kind of stuff. Lifetime Indian fan, family from Houston. Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, Indians are hard. They're a hard team, but I know what it's like being. I'm a Mariner fan, so, and a Padre fan. Both of them never even had a World Series, so I feel it. It's a tough, man. It's been a rough 47 years for you guys, so I enjoy this moment while you have it. Thoughts on Bob Costas? Man, yeah, I don't... He would be a great announcer if it was 1947 or 1950. He'd be great. He's a little bit past his time as far as, like, cadence and all that. Otherwise, I can't stand it. He's great for, like, the Olympics because I don't watch him, so that's good. Subway Series, yeah. Happened in 2000. I mentioned at the beginning of the stream when there was like 15 people here. Last time it happened was 2000. There was a Subway Series. And that's the only time it's ever happened. I would be very excited to see a civil war of the city happen. I think that would be really exciting to watch because, like I said, I have nothing invested. So... I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a huge fan of the Guardian name change. So here's the thing. I'm completely on board. It didn't bother me, but whatever. I'm completely on board with the NFL changing the Washington Commanders, the name from the Redskins, because it's like, okay. Yeah, I can see where that might be a little bit offensive, right? But Indians? That's badass. In my book, that's badass. Like, someone to say, like, there's the Fighting Irish, but somehow nobody's offended by that. You see what I'm saying here? Doesn't make any sense. So Guardians, Indians, whatever you want to call them, I'm on board. Most of us are probably fans of Indians.
Taylor Swift in the house. Postseason baseball on TBS. Travis Kelce's here too. 4-1. Yankees
favorite Panera
have the lead as we
You're a little off
topic.
topic.
Stretch time here at Yankee Stadium. Brian
Panera?
Anderson with Jeff Francoeur and Ron Darling. Lauren Jabara down below. And guys, set us up for the finish line here in Game 1. Yankees taking advantage of some wildness by the Cleveland pitching staff.
Yeah, wildness for some of those runs, but again, the walks. You know,
you guys are nice, man. If you guys subscribe, I love having you guys around. I'm going to attempt to do this again. We'll see if it gets shut down. But the more I talk, maybe there's more some coverage. So I'm sorry, guys. I did not know who's calling it, but I think that's
limited time in pitching from them. They acquired him. He was on the injured list.
The one on the right I recognize, but that's
did the best he could, right? He only got into the third, 2 2/3 innings.
I don't know my announcers, clearly.
The lefty Cantillo come out. He struggled.
No problem.
But after that, Pedro Aguilar has kept them in the game.
You're enjoying
and
it. It's as loud as it can get as far as
deficit after the home run from Riccio.
actual
So they've done a
audio
really good job. The problem is that they didn't know what to expect from this starter. Moving forward, they're going to know what to expect the next couple of nights from Tanner Bybee and from Matthew Boyd. That might make it a little easier for Vogt as he tries to negotiate getting through this tough Yankee line.
Matthew Boyd will get the ball game 3. He has looked terrific. Another pitcher that was acquired
New York
in the middle of the summer.
I'm saying there's a
after
lot
Tommy John surgery. Tanner Bybee has been their ace. And he gets the ball in Game 2.
Hopefully you guys
He'll
can
match
enjoy
up
this
against
a
the
little
Yankees
bit.
ace.
Everybody should be able to enjoy baseball.
For Game 2, Aaron Judge ready to lead off here as we go to the bottom of the 7th. Daniel Schneemann will take over in right field. Noel was pinch hit for.
I appreciate you guys backing me up. I just want to make it clear to everybody, like, I'm not talking.
He is in right.
Well, I am talking because I can.
Came on. Got a
but
strikeout of Soto to
again,
end the
it's
6th
just
inning.
hopefully if I'm commentating and my picture's on here, my logo's there.
Wild pitches.
There's a thing going. There's a ticker across the bottom. It's my own version of what is going on live, so that they don't take this down, so we can do this again.
Hold the Yankees in check.
The games again later on.
Judge in the
nice
right
little line drive. That's a hanger though.
Oh,
that took a dip.
To make the catch.
Get that?
Oh, the ball will find you. Daniel Schneemann just getting his first activity here in the postseason.
That thing curved at the last second. You see that thing drop into his glove? That looked like it was hanging, and then it just...
That ball is sinking hard. You just come in the game, right?
Curveball.
Welcome to the playoffs.
Ooh, just picked it off the grass.
Wow.
So
I think it's a catch, but that's close, man.
Getting to know your environment. Schneemann makes a catch, one away. And Austin Wells at the plate. Wells 0 for 3. Got to give him a lot of credit for
Alex,
his work behind
sorry,
the plate.
I am way behind. I need to scroll down the live feed. Alex, you mentioned who I got winning the World Series. I mentioned the Mets.
Most pitchers
if they can beat the
a lot
Dodgers,
from the Yankee starters.
Dodgers win.
Austin Wells
no
name
idea.
comes up a lot in those post-game interviews.
Yeah, he's brought Ken Griffey Jr. and then he left for Cincinnati. So
from the guy he's shared play with,
Ohio, everything.
Jose Trevino.
Canton, Ohio. There you
Trevino
go.
won a platinum glove, I believe, or a gold glove. So he knows what he's doing back there. And sometimes that interaction doesn't always work in a friendly way. But luckily, he and Trevino on the same page. And Trevino's really helped him with his defense.
Selfless by Trevino. Team player all the way for sure.
Hang on, guys. Enjoy the game.
Wells has always been known as a hitter. Big bat. 20 homer season in the minor leagues. 15 home runs this year. 13 home runs, I beg your pardon. At 55 RBIs. First real significant chance in the majors. He was a fast mover out of the University of Arizona.
Well, I'm going to get him out of the camera.
Las Vegas native. Hit all the levels of the minor leagues over 3 years and found himself in the big leagues last season. Still classified as a rookie this year. 2-2 swung on and missed. Sabrowski wipes him out with a big slider. And he's got a couple of Ks now. He's retired all 3 batters. Stephen Vogt getting a lift from a couple of pitchers down deep in his bullpen. Total Motion presented by Progressive.
They only have 8 games in September and 3 now in the postseason. The maturation of Zabrowski is fun to watch.
This Cleveland organization just churns him out. Big swing by Stanton. Send it down to Lauren Jabara. Hi, Lauren.
Hi, guys. Yeah, I actually talked to Eric earlier today. He said this is his first time in New York ever. And he goes, what a time to be able to do it, to pitch in the ALCS. I said, enjoy the moment. He said, oh, you betcha, I'm about to.
And Stanton drives one deep left center. You'll watch this one fly.
That was
a booming home run, Giancarlo Stanton. To 1 Yankees. Absolute scud missile off the bat of Stanton. Comes with 2 outs in the 7th inning. His second postseason homer.
Guys, 13 home runs now in 32 postseason games. Aaron Boone today talking to us. We asked him, what does he do? And he said he's got a way to shut down the noise on the outside and really focus. 114 off the bat. Let me tell you, 439 feet, almost went over the pen. I mean,
bleacher creatures, a souvenir. They have been spirited. They showed up early, and they have been loud out there. Chisholm on a half swing with a foul ball. And there's just something about Stanton in the postseason, Frenchie. This is as pure as it gets.
That problem.
Right off the barrel.
It's completely different camera, different lens. So
screaming.
Bear with me.
Look at off the facing of the bullpen out there.
It's tough to go left center here. It's 399 out there, much less on a line, almost to the thing. And I'll tell you what, I know there's holes in the swing, and he's not what he used to be. But when the ball comes off his bat, it's like nobody else in baseball.
That's right.
There we go.
Chisholm chases one.
Like that, we're back. Sorry. I missed so many comments.
1-2 the count.
Mets. Shop Chewy. Damn, dude,
That is
got a span?
vintage
Really?
Giancarlo Stanton.
Yeah, Donald will cut out.
Yeah, I played with him at 16 in Florida, guys, and I remember he used to walk around with his shirt off, and I remember he used to think, I'm not doing what he's doing, whatever I'm doing.
Did you feel bad about yourself?
I did, a little bit. I'm not going to lie to you.
Ooh, Ron, you live in Orlando. Are you doing okay, dude? Guys, you guys got rocked. So
Eli Morgan and the Guardians
thumbs up, thumbs down.
bullpen.
You guys safe? Everybody all right over there? Pretty rough.
Just as you could start to feel a little momentum with the Guardians pitching staff calming the waters here. Stanton puts the Yankees up 5-1. Sobrowski comes back with a strikeout.
You guys can see I got
his third
J-Ram up
K,
there.
but he gives up a bomb off the bat of Giancarlo
everything's reversed
Stanton.
right there.
He's done it
There we go.
again.
I got some
postseason. Stanton is real.
Got some
5-1
love
Yankees.
for
7 in the
Guardians.
books in game 1.
I think
We
that's
go to
his
the
Indians
8th.
jersey though. Steroids. Stanton most likely. Turn off the commercials. None of us are White Sox. Dude, there might be some White Sox fans in here. Dodgers, Yankees in the battle of the bottomless budget. Yeah. Yeah. I think most people are assuming that just because, yeah, they're just highest budgets ever. And I mentioned this earlier in a previous stream. We don't need this zoomed out so much. Oh my God. Don't need fisheye. That okay? That's okay. Maybe it'll wake up owners, because owners are the worst. Baseball owners are the worst unless they're the Mets, the Yankees, the Dodgers, the Giants, or who am I missing? I would say the Astros as well, but now they're cutting budget. I think they finally are having that negative impact from spending so much money over the years that now their players are going to be worth more than what they can handle without the championships. Maybe owners will be waking up like, oh, we can't win a championship without spending money, and that's what the fans are going to see. And then they're worried about boycotting, and then they're worried about needing to move or selling the team. And I think a lot of owners are so greedy, they're not going to sell their teams. They are most likely going to just move them, just like John Fisher has, and he moved him without having anything confirmed. You guys know that Vegas is not signed, right? Like, Sacramento is the only thing signed for 3 years. There's nothing planned officially for for Vegas. So we'll see how that works out. Thanks, Jonathan. Forgive me, guys. Like, I'm gonna be a little bit delayed on your guys' comments. My Spanish really sucks, so Mario, like, let me read that. Oh, go Yankees and hello from Panama. You see how long it took me to read and get through? So hopefully you're enjoying it. Orioles fans here, Santander probably is leaving, going to the Cardinals. Why would you say the Cardinals? Why? I'm not saying that he won't. I want to know why, because I would love to make a video on this later on in the offseason, because when things start to heat up. But right now, we're focused on this. Let me unmute it.
5-1 Yankees. We're in the 8th.
Why? So, Jonathan,
Tim Hill has always been a workhorse, whether it's in San Diego or starting the season this year with the White Sox. Between the White Sox and the Yankees, 62
they traded away
more appearances for Tim Hill.
But
fly ball,
dude,
right
their whole
field
pitching
by
staff
Hedges,
is too old.
easing
They're going to
over
have to spend
Soto,
money
and there's
on
out number
rotation.
1.
They're all outdated, and they didn't
Yankees
do good.
bullpen is so impressive, and what they've done here in the postseason, it has been a 0 on the board. The Guardians come in with the best bullpen. You're not seeing the 4 horsemen here tonight. Their best 4 relievers. That
Glad you survived,
with
Ron.
Emmanuel Clase, the game's best closer. The Yankees bullpen They feel extreme confidence.
Well,
That's
if
a
the Tigers
base hit
made
by
it,
Jimenez.
Ruben, maybe
Opposite field single.
they wouldn't be getting smoked.
On the
That's
first
what I'm
pitch,
saying, as they
lefty
hit
on
a
lefty
base hit off the
single.
hill. I told you Hill was
And a
shoddy.
man
I don't know
on
why
with
they
one
brought
out.
him in.
MLB
All
celebrates
right,
Hispanic
one out,
Heritage Month.
one on, eighth
by
inning. There's only
recognizing
2
the
at bats.
contributions
There's
made
only
to
2
our
at
game
bats
by the
left.
Latino
Or 2.
baseball community, past
You know
and
what I mean.
present. Follow at Las Mayores and at
They need
MLB
4.
and visit lasmayores.com
Just to get into extras. So,
Ryan
can you
Rocchio
update the banner, by the way? I want to get to your guys' comments.
homered.
Sorry, thank you for the game. New York
Back in the
tonight.
6th, the
No problem,
lone
Ray. We'll see if we get
Guardians
shut
run.
down. Well, so far, so good.
First
Go
postseason
Mets.
home run for Rocchio.
They did just win.
Just his second year in
Angels.
the big leagues, and he shoots one under the glove.
Oh,
of Rizzo.
off the glove.
On
Going
his
to
way
third.
third goes
Is he going to make it?
Jimenez.
Who just hit that? I need to pay
And a
attention.
snap throw.
Oh, what
Hill
just
is
happened?
covering. And they're saying
Wait,
no.
wait.
Interference.
If
You're
you
right.
watch, what a great play, guys, here by Rocchio. He ran into the back of Hill. He wasn't going to go to second, and
Wait.
Hill was standing on the bag, and Dan Isonia pointed out right away. Smart baseball play right
see,
here.
you see that
Rocchio
face
just-
where he's just like,
just
you want to
grabbed
check
him
with
as if he
him?
was trying
Because
to
this is
draw
what
a
I saw. And that
charge.
umpire was like,
And it worked in his favor.
oh, I
Now
didn't
the
know
umpires
about
come
that. So let me
together.
have a
All
conference
6 gathered.
because
That was Dan
he saw
Isonia,
something I didn't
the
see,
crew
and I don't know
chief
what the
who
hell's
had
going on.
call.
Watch
What
Isonia
happened?
here, though.
Okay,
I don't
so
know how you
line
can't
drive
just
off the
watch
glove
him
of
point
Rizzo,
here in a
slow
minute.
roll it,
All right,
perfect
so
slow
watch his
roller, so
tilt right
nobody
here.
can get to it
Watch
fast.
Rocchio right here. You
So,
see him point right
he's
there?
in his
That's
way,
interference.
pushes him out of the way,
It
and he
doesn't
can't
matter that
see.
he's standing there.
And then
Good eye,
he
Frenchie.
Yeah.
gets thrown out
it was
because
on
he's in
his
the okay.
initial-
What a great job. You see how he went
And
into
so he
him
had
on
no
purpose?
idea what was going on.
Because if he had run around
And he's blocking.
him and the
You
throw
cannot
had come
block the
behind
bag. So
him,
he's blocking
he would
the
have been
bag.
out with the tag by Hill.
I thought that gives you an extra base, but I might be getting wrong on the rules there because I know a lot of them are
The
new.
reason the umpires come together here, not reviewable.
Yeah.
And so let's see.
We'll see how this goes,
Isonia
but this
coming
should
together
not
with
go in
his
the
mates.
Yankees' favor.
And
Go to second.
We'll
Okay,
send
I
him to
was
second
right.
base.
All right, there we go.
I mean, he
That's
made
what
the
I
right
thought.
call.
Right.
He called it
You
right
saw
off the bat.
initial
Yeah.
obstruction on Tim
Yeah.
Hill.
You just boom, dude. Just go look. Just look at the replay. Look.
Yeah, that's after the
He's
fact.
in
It
the
was really-
base path.
so
Like he
obviously
can't
that looks like an
go
out, but
anywhere.
that's
He's in
not
the way.
Where
Yeah.
the obstruction was called.
You
right
can't
there.
just stand
Right
there, and then
here
you can't
is the
block him
obstruction
from
on
going to
Hill.
the next base.
Isonia was all over it.
Audio?
And that
Is it not on?
says-
Blame? Oh, it's
Give
like a while
Rocchio
ago.
a
I
lot
gotta
of
scroll
credit.
down. Okay,
He
now I'm
was
up to you
not going
guys.
to second on that
That's
ball.
right.
I just caught
It
up.
was
Sorry if
sitting
I
there
missed
in
your
front
comment.
of him,
Hello from
and he
Argentina.
went into
What's
him on
up?
purpose. Exactly
Embarrassing.
what you're taught to do. Heads up baseball play.
So second and
Joe
third
Curry,
now,
welcome.
and suddenly the Guardians with the top of their order coming up, down 4
Interference
runs.
twice. Yeah, I should that have been two
Second and
bags.
third, Stephen Kwan
Hit him going and hit
at
him
the
in
plate.
back. I know. So this is where
It was a good
I
call.
have this expectation. You have second and third, 1 out. Hill has been responsible for 2 collisions,
Rocchio
messing up
Jimenez
the
in the
play.
scoring position.
Way outside.
Stephen Kwan has been blistering hot.
Yeah, Weaver warming up.
Weaver,
Weaver's
the
been
Yankees
clutch.
closer,
Former Mariner, by the way.
is getting loose here. in the eighth.
Hill's all up in his head, and he's only thrown 7
Potential
pitches.
multi-inning
Ooh,
save.
right down
Luke Weaver
pipe.
saved all the
Excuse me,
games
boy.
against Kansas City. He had a 4-out save and
Not
a
even-
5-out save.
Let me.
Tell you what, how big is that Stanton home run
I'm sorry.
right now in this ball game?
Stretched it into a 4-run
Not the first
lead.
baseman. That was the pitcher.
Kwan takes a strike.
Oh, that was a
Kwan's
bit
been very
outside.
good against
I don't
left-handed
know.
pitching
I
this
mean,
year.
it
It
touches
is
the black,
still
I guess,
the
but
right
man.
matchup for managers to want to have a lefty face Stephen
I don't know.
Kwan.
Quan needs to wake up.
Jimenez
This is his chance. Over 3.
They
This is
turn
his moment.
Rocchio around, and now Kwan, and he slaps one foul.
Fouling it off. I don't think he likes that
This
arm
is
angle.
the lane for Tim
Over
Hill
3. He
is the
doesn't like
point.
that arm angle. He's just fouling it
Right
off.
now,
He's
the
late.
Guardians are threatening.
This is the lane
So
for the
Mateo,
Guardians.
hello.
Yeah.
Crazy
Especially if you
cranker.
know who's in the hole right now with Ramirez.
Kwan,
Ooh,
opposite
in the hole.
field,
Oh!
base hit. Coming in, Jimenez.
All
Rocchio
right.
will stop at third.
All right.
Stephen
They're gonna
Kwan
call him.
keeps it
They're gonna call him
going.
unless he's not ready. They're calling him.
12th hit in
He
the
scored the
postseason
run.
in
They have
6
2 on,
games.
1 out.
It's an RBI single. It is 5-2 now.
Just slap
Well,
that thing
guys, you
just
talk
past
about the
Jazz.
dumb
I called
down
it.
approach, right?
He was
Just trying
he
to
was
see the
over
ball deep.
3,
That's
and he's
3
one of the
little
best
slap
hitters
singles
in
we've seen
baseball.
this inning. Good
far as
job
contact
at kind of a
goes.
lefty sidearm.
Oh, got those hands in.
That's the same
Leveled that
ball
bat
that
out,
Quan
slapped it
hit
right
earlier
through
in
the
his
hole.
last at-bat that turned into a
Jazz was
5-3
creeping right,
by
and that
Chisholm,
ball went
but he
left.
wasn't playing
Hill's got to be
back.
done. I
He
think
had
he's
to play
done.
in because of the runner
He's
at
gonna
third.
update this banner.
First turn run allowed by the Yankee bullpen this postseason. Tim Hill.
Yep, Hill's done.
Couple of hits, an RBI by Quan.
You know,
First
that has got to be
and
the
third,
worst
one
feeling
out,
when
and
you just
here
when you
comes
put
the
your,
closer,
put your
Luke
team in a
Weaver.
really bad situation, and then everybody's giving you like, hey, so
At
it's
Simply
okay.
Safe, your safety is the only thing that matters.
not.
We designed smarter
Not
ways
okay.
to.
All right, muting that for a minute. Let's update this ticker. I even forgot what happened. Would you guys be mad if I put Mike Stanton? Because Giancarlo Stanton's so freaking long to type out, and that's not his real name. Yankee fans are gonna be mad. I think he changed it though when he was with Miami still, I think. I'll leave that part out because it's not that big of a deal. All right, that's updated. There we go. I try to keep you guys updated.
Oh, it is 5-2. The Guardians are threatening here in the 8th inning. There is one out. Aaron Boone calling on his closer, Luke Weaver, Ronnie.
Well, like I said before, he had a 5-out save in September.
It's
In
like Jeff
October,
Weaver to me.
Weaver's pitched 16 and third innings.
Is he one of their
30
sons?
Ks, 7 saves.
Jared Weaver,
and a
Jeff Weaver?
3-0, undefeated 3-0.
Will Brennan,
any
guys,
relation
coming in
there?
for David Fry right here.
First and third with one out. Steve Reich in there, bottom of the zone. Brennan gets starts in right field against right-handed starters. He's part of that platoon. He's in there for Fry. No balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss. Change up from Weaver.
Never mind.
A dandy.
It's his most dastardly pitch. He's got a four-seam fastball that he altered in the middle of the season. It's truer, keeps its line better.
But he is
There's
a righty.
no sink in it, and that
think Jeff and
combination
Jared
with his
were lefties.
changeup has propelled him to his best season in the major leagues.
Hello.
Brennan has been voted best pinch hitter this year.
Australia.
Oh,
Paul.
to the
Damn,
count.
dude.
And
Awesome to
Brennan
join me.
strikes
And strikeout.
out.
All right, well, that's
Change
2
up
down with
from
runners
Weaver.
in first and third. Weaver's got it. He's
Big
he can
strikeout
pitch,
for Luke
but
Weaver. Out
but
number
dude,
2.
That grip and
Like-
spin, the ball works subtly down and away.
They need a hit.
From Brennan.
They need a hit. I'd say
Good
line
enough to
drive up
swing
the
at,
middle,
not good enough
down
to
the
hit.
line.
You know, B.A., I know he's been his best pinch hitter,
If
but
you can get a home run,
Fry also has been one of the best hitters on the Guardians this postseason.
like that, this
You
game
kinda
is
You
is
made that choice
crazy.
and you took the chance.
And
Not
who's
saying
up?
that's wrong, but
And guess who's
Oh,
0 for
here's
3?
the man the Guardians
Who
want at the plate,
is-
Jose Ramirez.
He's asking
0
for it.
3
This is the
tonight
time.
with 2 lineouts.
Ooh,
Right on
leave
his
it
hands. Almost hit him. 96 with a fastball.
He's coming in hot too. He wants to
Ramirez
pitch, or he wants to hit.
represents
Sorry.
the
I'm trying to
tying
read
run.
guys' comments.
39 home runs in the
Guys are
regular
mostly just,
season.
talking crap. Imagine he ends this inning with a
Weaver,
pickoff.
unlike most closers, has a good move to first. He's quick and he fields his position well. Does all those little things that a starting pitcher would do, which is how he began his career.
I don't know. Fry was good in the beginning of the season, but he's not
The 1-0.
so hot now.
Ramirez rolls over it. Ground
that's
ball.
not gonna do it.
Torres will make
Not
the
gonna do
play,
it.
and Luke Weaver stamps
Weaver
it
did it.
out. A strikeout, a ground out, inning over. Guardians get one. It's 5-2 Yankees.
3 plays of the day.
Shut up and let us watch.
To get that new iPhone 16 Pro on us.
Okay, you clearly don't know why I'm talking. It's so that we don't get the whole thing.
You got an iPhone 16 Pro, the first
That's the
iPhone
point.
built
Copyright
Apple
infringement.
intelligence.
So if I talk,
Like
then we can at least enjoy and watch it.
Homie
Talk
takes
baseball.
those T-Mobile
You don't
savings
like it,
and calls
you can
it a day.
leave.
Respect.
Simple.
Now at T-Mobile.com, get the new iPhone
You're-
16 Pro on us. And families can save 20% every month versus the other big guys.
At Harbor Freight, we do business
I don't
differently
need
from the
you
other
here,
guys.
actually.
We design and test our own tools and sell them directly to you. No
Say what you
middleman.
like.
Just quality tools you can trust at prices you'll love.
Bonus bets instantly. This
we got
postseason,
somebody
DraftKings
from
is coming up clutch.
A whole other world.
Poppy got this.
No, Poppy. No need to get this.
Put me in.
Again, nobody's going in.
I'll bring home the W.
The W.
For him.
Poppy.
For her.
First
I
mistake.
think there's been a
For
mistake.
this abuela.
Sure, the abuela.
This beautiful couple.
Why'd you
Big
pitch him?
Poppy,
I
not a big
I think
listener.
you're talking
New
about
customers download the
J-Ram.
DraftKings Sportsbook app
All
and turn.
let's quiet this. I would pitch to him just because if you pitch around him, he's not gonna hit. He's good. He sees the balls. He knows what he's looking for. If it's not a strike, he's not swinging. He leaves it, and he'd probably get on base. And then who's after him? Was it Josh Naylor or was it Lane Thomas? I can't remember the lineup order. I guess I should have that in front of me. But that's risky. Bases loaded. Doesn't go in your way most of the time. I appreciate you guys backing me up. I kind of kicked him out because like someone telling me to shut up on my own channel is like, it's like I don't care enough about you. Yeah, I'm trying to have fun with this. So yeah, 0 for 4. Here's the thing: if Jose Ramirez gets another at bat, I think he's gonna do something big. But that's very unlikely considering he was the final at and they only have one more at bat. So thanks for talking. I don't know if that's sarcasm. Mark? No problem, Patricia. I know I'm annoying, guys. It's okay. I'm well aware. Like, it's the whole point of this. It's a watch party. You can just talk shit and watch the game. Thanks for not talking. I don't get it. I don't know what you mean by that. Anyways, I'm gonna ignore some of you guys. This is getting stupid. I'm gonna say this one more time because there's over 4,000 of you here. I am talking over the game so that it doesn't get shut off because it's copyright infringements. I'm surprised we made it this far. Way outside. Location. Victor, this is my first time doing it, so. Ooh. Volpe wanted that one. I might, if we can pull this off, if we can make this work, if I can make this work, then yeah, I would love to stream this more. I want everybody to watch baseball, even if you have to listen to my voice. You know, we can talk ball, we can go into things, answer questions, we can do this as a community. If you guys haven't, I'm going to try this for tomorrow as well, but subscribe, hit the bell. I'm not trying to advertise it, but that way you know when I am going to go live with this and we can watch. Fair enough? Transactional? Understanding? You guys can unsubscribe later, I guess, if you want, but that's just mean, dude. Felt that Bruce from Japan. Yeah, that was a swing. Ooh, yeah, I was in there. Oh, see, that was more of a strike than the one that was called on... Who was it? Was it Quan? It was Quan. Prom, Alexis. Talk all you want. Yeah, well. I'd still apologize. I know you guys would rather watch this without me talking, but in order to keep doing it, I think I have to do it. That's why I have the logo markings, the banners, my face in the corner that nobody wants to look at. But Rizzo, he doesn't need to do anything in this moment, but he really does need to build his rapport. Sorry, I'm right. My bad.
Maybe
Easy.
protect those fingers, but it looks like the same
Good catch.
choking up on the bat that Rizzo always has done.
That's on me. Yeah, I know.
One ball, one strike, and he sends one in the air
and
to
this is what I'm talking about.
Schneemann
he
puts it away for out.
Really looks like he had all that.
His swings have been aggressive.
That swing
tonight,
looked good,
which is
but
a good
that
sign
ball
if you're the
went
Yankees.
nowhere.
Rizzo had a base hit and a walk.
Rizzo really needs to prove his pop.
That's for me. That's what's there. Sometimes you worry about, okay, is he going to lack his zone?
He's going to need.
He has not hesitated at all.
He's going to need to show he still has
One
the pop.
thing I
He's
saw
getting old,
to me
and his contract is
shows
up
that he
soon.
hasn't played in 16 days.
So,
it's a base hit by Riccio. That's a play that you and I have seen him. We've seen him make many times.
I'm never hitting on subscribe.
That's right.
It was time for that.
So the speed of the game sometimes affects you defensively.
And part of the
I feel the
reason
same
why
way until
Hill
I
got
get
caught
stuff in my feed that
in
makes
that
no
position
sense
in
at
the
all.
first place for the obstruction call. He was racing over to be there for a Rizzo
Let's
flip.
just be fair.
But if you don't get the flip, you have to stop on the grass before the bag.
He became a spectator.
Yes. That's
I know,
always
guys.
the case.
I know. If one person says it, I'm paying attention to the chat. I will
Alex
fix it. It's on
Verdugo.
me.
All two balls, no strikes. Looking ahead to the Guardians' ninth inning. Scheduled to hit Lane Thomas, Josh Naylor, and then Daniel
Yeah,
Schneemann
really, I thought it was it.
is in the number
That
3
swing looked
position,
very
right
good,
fielder.
but clearly he was too underneath it. I'm wondering if there's
would
wind
have-
chill. Is there any breeze going on in New York right now? That might have just killed that
No
ball.
bench options at this point. Remember, Guardians
7
deciding
mile-an-hour
on
winds.
13 pitchers.
I mean, that doesn't sound like much, but that can do a lot. That can do a lot,
Verdugo
especially
draws the walk.
200 feet in the air, easily. So that might be a factor.
Hey, start planning your 2025
one on.
ballpark visits. Go to MLB.com/tickets to learn more.
Jack,
Before
you
that
ain't
walk
that
right
ugly.
there, guys, the Guardians bullpen have retired 14
Kinda,
in the
a
last
little bit.
15 outside that
If
stand.
4,381 of you guys were to hit
high
subscribe,
leverage guys.
Kept him in the game.
it would do amazing for the channel, and I would truly
Joey
appreciate it.
Cantillo was the only one who
And
was
I will.
unsettled. He had 3 walks.
I will try and do this tomorrow.
4 wild pitches. Tough spot for a rookie to be in. He hasn't pitched much.
Rex, I don't know
Pedro
what you're
Avila,
talking
Eric Sabrowski, and now Andrew Walters. Guardians have stayed in it. Yankees lead it with their closer on.
You're gonna move to Kenya? Oh, dude. Ooh, what's going on?
Luke Weaver
Sorry,
going
guys, that's
after
the
a
first closer we've
5-out
had.
save here tonight. Top of the.
I don't like this.
Hey, Glaber looks just hitterish right now,
Yeah,
doesn't
he
he?
does.
I think ever since Aaron
I don't
Boone
wanna let
moved
you
him
guys
back in,
down,
that
but I have
confidence
no
that a
control over
manager
that,
can
so it
show.
should be okay.
He is just swinging like it now. Looks very relaxed at the plate.
So, count my blessings. Hope it stays up. Should be good. Buffalo's 41 degrees. Yeah, it's about
Been
9
on
degrees
twice
less.
tonight.
It
Had a
says New
single
York,
on the
New York
first
is
pitch he saw tonight.
50. So
Single to center field, sharply
it's
hit.
been crazy here all day.
Then he
Are
walked.
you in New York? New York? 68.
Went around on a couple of wild pitches. Chase that one.
Talk
2-2
about
the
Torres.
count.
So what are the Yankees going to do next year? Because they're not re-signing Torres, I can tell. He had a real rough year, and his defensively was terrible. So who are they going to go get?
2 outs,
Jazz
bottom
over there?
8.
Go get a third baseman?
Yankees
There's
lead
no third
5-2.
baseman. Maybe they can get Bregman.
And Torres.
But I don't think they want
defensive swing,
Bregman
just
because
fouling it
Bregman
away.
is part of that cheating scandal.
Protecting
so I
at
don't
the
know.
plate.
You know, Ronnie, watching Walters pitch, he's right-handers. He must hide it well.
Yeah, he
because
did. I mean, he's been
Volpe took
doing
that
good this
fastball for
offseason,
strike
but I
three.
don't
That
think
was
they're
a
going to hold him for
defensive
next
swing.
year.
That was like a crossfire.
Yeah, he's got crossfire. That's why.
He deals a 2-2 in the dirt, and it gets by Hedges.
That's
one of the Cleveland catchers have had a
That's
brutal
4
time
wild
tonight,
pitches
keeping the
by
ball in
Cleveland.
front. is
3-2,
Wild
2
Pitch
outs,
City here.
bottom of the 8th. You
In
have
game one
got
of this
to throw a strike
ALCS.
now.
That is the
So
fifth
he's
wild pitch in
gonna
this
swing.
game.
He's gonna do it.
Also had
he's going
a
to
pass ball on the other side.
Slider right off the hip.
If it's there,
Or
he's
off the
gonna
edges.
drive it. He's looking for anything in that little strike zone. He's not that tall of a guy.
2-run score on wild pitches. Part of that 3-run third. Full count, 2 outs. And Torres pops it foul out of play.
Yeah. That thing cut. That thing cut up, it looked like. So he got.
You always think about a closer going after a multi-inning save. All that adrenaline coming out, getting out of that
Torres is
inning,
the best.
getting out of
I'm
trouble.
getting Verdugo.
Stranding 2 inherited runners. Then the sit down.
Because he can go to second.
And then to go
I think
back
he's going
out
to second.
on a cool night. It's something that Luke Weaver has done often.
He seems to handle it better, maybe because of starting pitcher background.
Matt Blake there going through the game plan with him. Torres,
Ooh,
a shot
slapped
right
it
to Naylor
up.
on a hop.
They
Nice
got it.
play
They got
by
it.
the big first
All right.
baseman. And that
All right.
will
I mean,
retire
the Yankees
side.
didn't
And
need
here we
the
go
insurance.
to the
They're
ninth. It
okay.
is 5-2.
This offense has been very
Yankees
quiet.
have the
So.
lead. Their closer back out for a 5-out save.
But you got Lane Thomas, Josh Naylor, and then you have Schumann. So I'm gonna silent the commercials. See if I can catch up on here. That might be on the catcher. Yeah, that wild pitch might be. No, it was still in the dirt. He did his best to keep it in front of him. Were they number 1 though for pitching? I think Cade Smith was the leader for that, and they had a couple really good guys with like Gaddis and stuff, but honestly, there are so many other teams with amazing pitching that were on top. You would say like the Phillies were really good. The Mariners were incredible. Their bullpen sucked because they were out of Santos and Matt Brash. The pitching was down with the Yankees, but they're amazing. Where's Luis Hill? Can somebody tell me that? Why has he not been on the mound? He was Garrett Cole while he was gone. I loved him. I don't know. Ed, Soto already hit a home run. You get one a game. You won a game. Chill. My commentary is pure shit. That's fine. You don't have to watch. You can go find it somewhere else. Jared. You think he's got game 4? Is he scheduled for game 4? Or is that what everybody's expecting? Is the broadcast volume 2 on my end or through there? You guys need to tell me because it's hard for... I'm not monitoring the audio for you guys. Yeah, the Mets also have a really good rotation. They okay, let's put it this way. They have a really good rotation now. The beginning of the season, it was very shoddy, especially with Manaea being injured, coming back and forth. Kodai Senga's been gone the entire year. He pitched, 2 games? And that was 10 innings? Top of my head. So.
Takes over at first base. Luke Weaver back on the mound. Got the last 2 outs of the 8th. And the Yankee closer out to try to secure a 5-out save, Ronnie, facing Lane Thomas to start the inning.
Yeah, 4-out save, a 5-out save. He's trying to get 2 5-out saves in the postseason.
Well, I'm going to definitely be here for game 4 if Hill's pitching. And I'm actually going to root for the Yankees if he's pitching because I just like him.
1-0 to
He deserves
Thomas.
Rookie of the Year for AL.
2 balls, no strikes.
For sure. If Colton Castro kept it together, I would have voted him.
In the division series.
Nope, he didn't.
Game 1 hit a 3-run homer. Game
All right,
5
top of the
and a
ninth,
grand
2-0 count
slam
Lane Thomas.
off Tarek
Weaver's
Scuba.
pitching around him. I think he knows what he can do. He hit that
4
grand slam
salamis
to get them to where they're at now.
This postseason
Yeah,
already.
he's not throwing them.
Mark Vientos hit one
He's,
today
he's
for the
hoping
Mets.
he's going to chase, but he's going to have to give him a fatty here.
3 balls.
I don't think they're going to give him.
Base runners.
God, you would hope so, right?
I don't think they're going to give him the red light on 3-0. You need people on. There's nothing to risk.
There's a strike.
Oh,
Didn't have to be. Wow. That was a gift.
Lane Thomas throwing out. That ball was 4 or 5 inches above the zone.
Dude, that was bad.
Thomas, Josh Naylor, Daniel Schneemann,
so high.
Stephen Vogt.
Yeah,
has used all of
Minet's
his
been
players.
amazing.
And that's ball 4.
Ain't call that
And a
one.
Start for the Guardians here.
That's 5 straight
The lead
balls.
man on, Lane
So
Thomas.
he's pitching around. He did not
Normally
want to
a
pitch for
very
him. So, all right,
aggressive
you got
hitter.
one on. Now it's Josh Naylor's
Walks on
chance.
5 pitches. And a man on for Josh Naylor.
Weaver, who doesn't walk
Jack, I
anyone
don't.
when he pitches.
Thank you.
A rare
But
one.
I don't think people would agree with you.
And again, how big was it that he was able
Here,
to
I'm gonna
keep
move the volume
that runner at
slightly
third
down,
last inning
just
with
so
1
nobody gets
out?
mad.
Otherwise, this would be the tying run at the plate right now.
Naylor, big power hitter, big run producer this year. Jumps on the first pitch. Give him a changeup to start it, knowing he is an ambush hitter, Naylor.
Hey, he doesn't need a walk, but Walker base hit.
Power hitter that doesn't
Not many
strike
difference.
out much. That usually tells you he's aggressive early in counts. 31 homers, 108 RBIs for Naylor this
Thanks,
year.
Johnson.
Oh, in on his hands, a foul ball.
That was off the
Knuckle
bat. I thought that
buster
hit him
from
in the
Weaver.
arm.
And it's 0-2.
Got a little
Yeah,
cut
it's
on
Angel.
this fastball. as
Oh, that
it
was so
runs
close.
in on the hands. And
He might
catches
want
the
to check that
tape
bat.
of the
That-
bat of Naylor.
He's lucky that
That
his
might have-
finger right there.
The vibration, you could see
I might
it
be
on his
wrong here,
thumb.
but watch this bat break.
Weaver in the driver's seat here. 0-2, runner at first. And he got him.
Chasing
Change
with that
of pace.
circled change.
Luke
Oh my
Weaver
God.
strikes him out on 3 pitches. 1 out here in the 9th.
Really the same game plan. The fastball in, up and in, and the changeup down and away by Weaver to left-handed hitters.
What a masterful 1, 2, 3 pitches. Change up, an aggressive hitter to start off. You said ran it in and then went back
This is the
out.
only Yankee fan wearing red.
Think about great closers with changeups. Trevor Hoffman at the top of
All right,
that
he's
list.
a rookie.
Devin Williams,
Selective, good
changeup
eye.
specialist.
He's working that changeup. He's
Most
got the good
closers are
movement. He's
power
got the good
pitchers,
placement
though.
as long as he throws
Big
it out in front of
velocity,
him.
cutters and
But
sliders.
when he misses really wide
Still
right.
has the repertoire of a starting pitcher. 1-0, Daniel Schneemann.
Did it again.
Big
See,
at bat
wide
for him.
right with those pitches.
Under most circumstances, Stephen Vogt would
Needs to
pinch
release
hit
it a little bit
for
later.
Schneemann, but he used 2 players in the same spot in the batting order. He hit Manzardo and then needed Schneemann to play in the outfield. So he gets a key at bat with 1 out here in the 9th inning of game 1.
He's missing wide. All right, so 3-0. 3-0, 1 out.
has
He gets
all
on
been
base. This is going to
13
get interesting.
pitchers means a 4-man bench. Yankees have 12 pitchers.
Everybody
They
in the
have
chat
5
wants a
on
double
their
play, it
bench.
seems.
3-0 the count to Schneemann.
Oh, that
There's
was
a
right
strike.
there. Yeah, that's your. You can't do much with that. You got to. If you're swinging at that, you have to get way ahead of it. And
Schneemann, a rookie.
he's throwing high 90s
Played his
Good
college
luck.
ball at BYU.
because that's up and in. I mean, you got to be way
Biggest
ahead
at
of it.
bat of his season right here, trying to get on. 3-1. Schneemann
Ooh, that
swings
changeup.
and misses at the change.
He hit.
Supreme confidence
that
in the
changeup,
changeup.
when he
That's
locates,
what we've
nobody's
seen
hitting it.
from Weaver. As soon as he got the closer position, he will throw.
See how
any
he
pitch
gripped
at any
that
time,
like a
especially
fastball?
the
He's thinking
changeup.
changeup.
Just never arrives.
He's thinking changeup.
Full count, 1 away.
Let me go
Tying
changeup
run is
outside.
on deck. And Weaver steps off. Counted as a disengagement. Austin Hedges due next. Full count. Weaver ready.
Called it.
Schneemann stays alive.
Went outside with it.
By Schneemann.
If I was the hitter, that's what I'm thinking.
And you think about
Outside
it, right? The
changeup.
Guardian, Stephen Vogt win this game, guys.
So what do you do
and
now?
I guarantee he did not think he'd have Schneemann and Hedges.
Fastball, changeup.
Here in
Do
that
you throw
ninth
something
inning,
else in
but
there?
It's what you love about playoff
I haven't seen him
baseball.
throw anything else.
You never know who's going to get that moment. Weaver cleared the big bats.
Because if he throws that changeup and misses, that's
Fry was
a
pitched hit
walk.
for by Brennan.
And
then
things get
Ramirez
real interesting.
With the ground out to end the inning in the 8th. Another 3-2. He got him.
Fastball
Gassed
up and
him
in.
up.
That's where he got the first
Strikeout
strike.
for Weaver. Back-to-back Ks.
Knuckleball.
After the opening walk, 2 men are out. Yankees are an out away from a Game 1 victory.
Sometimes when you throw your best changeup
All
and
right.
you foul it off, it's telling you,
like you said,
taking you to go with a different pitch. 95 miles
he
an hour.
needed to be
up and
a
in.
little bit earlier
Always
on that,
works.
and he had to elevate higher. There's just no way to
Emerging
catch up to
star,
it.
Luke Weaver. 2 outs. Austin Hedges takes a strike. Comeback sinker right on the edge.
Okay, you
Generous
cannot
call back
have
there.
umpires that are inconsistent like this in a playoff game, not a championship series. That's not okay for either team.
Ground
0-1.
chance, Luke. 0-2.
0-2. Look for that changeup. Look for that changeup in, because it's gonna look good and it's gonna run it. Over 6,000 of you guys here, Yankee fans, you might as well get on your feet. Subscribe if you haven't. We're gonna do another live stream. Here we go. Ooh, fouled it. Out of play, in play. That's out of play.
And into the seats it goes.
You know, Ronnie, watching Weaver in that Kansas City series, he painted the outside corner for me as good as any pitcher I've
Jab,
seen
yep.
this postseason.
First
His
time since
ability to just
2009.
throw
Isn't
it
that
there,
wild? It's been that long.
It never comes back. It stays on that white line.
Pitched in all 4
No, he's not
games.
going to do changeup
saves.
outside. This is a righty. That thing's going to
Only
tail
gave up
right
2
in.
hits.
I don't think he's going to backdoor changeup.
He's recorded 4 outs.
He's
here,
never
3 of them
had
via
the
strikeout.
movement to throw it that far. Here we go.
0-2 the count. And he got
Game.
him. And that's the ball game. Luke Weaver slams the door on Cleveland.
5-2.
A 5-out
Cleveland.
save, 4 strikeouts, and the Yankees take 1 of this American League Championship
One
Series.
down. 1 down.
36 multi-inning games for Weaver this year. And this year in the postseason, he's got 2
Yeah, I'm
5-out
sorry,
saves,
guys.
1 4-out
If
save.
you're a
and
Cleveland
1
fan, but hey, it's only
3-out
game
save.
1. It's only
What
game
a
1.
game by Rodon.
And guess what? If you
As
win
a starter
tomorrow,
today as well.
that means you have a
And for
chance
me,
to win at home.
The Yankees offense.
So look at the bright side,
Maybe one
right?
of the only teams, guys, that
Yankee
could go
fans,
0 for
you got
7
one out of the
with
way.
runners in
That's
scoring
one less you have to
position.
worry about.
Number 1
2
in
more to
home
go.
runs, number
But
1 in walks.
probably not
and
going to
number
do
1
it
in the game.
at home, which is probably fine.
Guardians will be loaded
You
for
guys will
bear
fill the
with their
street with
best
the bars.
relievers.
Before everybody
tomorrow.
leaves, please consider
But they're
subscribing,
down.
hit the bell, like this
0-1 in
stream
this
video
best of
since you've
7
been here for
series.
so long.
Giancarlo Stanton keeps
Let's
his hitting ways
watch
going.
another
Luke
game
Weaver
tomorrow.
is a
You guys
star.
down with that? There's only
Yankees
one
shaking
game.
hands.
I believe it's this
They
one.
win game 1
I
of
have to
this
double check, but we will be
ALCS.
live. I'm going to do this again because this was fun. You guys were awesome.
We will do it again
Subscribe,
tomorrow night
hit
for
the bell.
game 2.
I will see you guys
Garrett
tomorrow.
Cole gets the ball, the
most likely.
Yankees ace.
And hopefully we have better umpires.
Tanner Bybee will start for the Cleveland
You
Guardians.
guys have a good
He has
night.
emerged
I love you all.
as the Guardians ace.
Subscribe, check out the other videos.
On Soto with his first home run in the postseason as a Yankee. Yankees got 3 runs in the 3rd, and then they